Don your armor, prepare your spells, and sharpen your swords. From Limitless Adventures, it's time for the Blood Queen's Defiance.
Hi everybody, how's it going? Happy Tuesday evening. We are here tonight playing an awesome game, The Blood Queen's Defiance! Brought to you by Limitless Adventures. Thank you so much for joining us. We are some of the crew from Dragons and Things. We'll just go around and introduce who we are if you don't know who we are. This is Diana Restrepo, right over here. I am Ben Birch. This is my lovely wife, Jamie Mills. And that's Evil Jim Jam Rodehaver right there. Getting ready to play, Jim Jam. Play! You don't have to do anything tonight.
Whoa. That's right, Ben. That's right, Ben.
Except
I don't have to do anything.
Well, tonight we're going to have some fun. Like I said, I just introduced everybody, but I'd like to go around and have you guys explain who your characters are that you're about to play and a little bit about them. So, just a little something, a little taste. Jim Jam, you wanna start us off?
I was told I don't have to do anything.
Wow!
So, fine. I'll do something.
Something.
So tonight, I will be playing Pog the Druid.
Cute.
Nice.
Learn all about Pog the Druid when I do Pog things.
Ah, that's a good answer.
Wow.
All right, Jamestown, what do you got for me?
I will be playing a halfling monk named Tegan. And all you really need to know about Tegan is she can do anything good.
Nice. I love it. I am playing a tiefling warlock named Udalati Fankel. Udalati is, Udalati has this, job that he's been taken upon to take over the world, but he doesn't want to do that, and nobody can know about that, so.
So you
just
tell
told me
the
that.
entire world.
No!
You just told us.
No!
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
it now. It's canon.
Alright, Diana, what do you got for me?
I am playing an elf ranger named Venna.
Venna.
And like Jim said, you'll learn about her as we go.
Clever girl. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna get started. I think, we're gonna do a little bit of, well, maybe we should read some comments. Should we read? They're up there.
Sure.
I mean, we should read a few of them and then get into how this game is played,
Yeah.
and then we'll jump right in. So,
Yeah.
I saw that Dual Stone Rage said, "OMG, I've never heard Ben's normal voice. My mind is blown." This isn't my normal voice. For those of you that join us on Friday nights for Dragons and Things, I have many voices in my head. This just happens to be my GM-less GMing run of show voice. That's how it works.
And Scott
next.
Denuzo says, Jim Jam, this won't replace you. Someone has to read the cards.
Someone has to read the cards, but I don't have to do anything. That's what I was told. That's what I was sold. I don't have to do anything.
You're like,
so.
I'm here. I don't have to do anything.
Oh, Penguin Witch Doctor said, I made it for something.
There you go,
Glad
Penguin
you're
Witch Doctor.
here.
Glad you're here. Dark Knight says, "Hey everyone," and we say, "Hey back."
Crossbear 18 wants to know if he says this seems pretty awesome. Can I play it by myself?
No.
I mean, it's still a tabletop role-playing game. I imagine that if you really wanted to play it by yourself, you could, because it's run by the cards and you read the scenarios in the book. But you would certainly have more fun
Yes.
as
Playing
long
with-
as you carefully crafted your group to exclude certain elements.
Right.
You'd still be able to, you'd
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a better time. doing
Not
it.
like us.
No.
Oh God. Duchess of Dino says, there's something wrong with the cow.
I know, right?
I don't know. It's different.
Kev238822 says, "First time here. I'm enjoying it
Hi,
so
guys.
far."
Hi,
Thank
Kev.
you, Kev.
Yeah. And for those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. Hello, everyone. As
Yeah.
well.
Yep. I'm in for life says, "Jim watches the other flip cards and then says TPK."
What?
You know,
Oh.
that might happen.
Oh, God, that's awful. The Real Potus 98 says that eye roll from Diana.
You're going to see a lot of this.
I know.
You're going to see a lot of this.
And Penguin Witch Doctor says, ooh, halfling monks are fun. I sure hope so, because that's what I'm playing all night.
DJ Serpy Serp is asking a very interesting question. So, will you be running a very customized scenario for this screen? It seems to indicate that it will be spoiler-free, and I'm curious as to how. What we have for you tonight is an introduction to it. It's basically a prequel to the game that is coming out. Once again, this is being kickstarted right now over on their site. You can go check it out real fast by going to tinyurl.com
Blood Queen.
Dat Blood Queen.
Yes,
We
did
got
it.
We
We're gonna
nailed
put a
it.
link
Here we
in the
go.
chat if you just want to click that link to be safe.
It'll
That's
be
gonna
down there in the comments for
But yeah,
sure.
we're totally not spoiling anything for you guys tonight. This is a prequel, that's all it is. But just so you guys can see it play live. So that's what we're doing today. And if you want to go ahead and jump over to their Kickstarter, you can. You can also pledge. So they have reached their goal, but they're trying to reach their stretch goal. So continue to pledge. If you want to get this game, you can get it in digital. You can also get a hard copy. But yeah, definitely go check it out because it's awesome. I know, I'm moving my hands a lot.
No,
right?
we want to stretch.
Oh, stretch.
We want to stretch.
Stretch goal, guys.
Just
us.
Acceptable, but already gave away my joke. He says, oodalati, golly, what a day. Yeah, that was my joke.
Oh, we
Great.
got it back already. So General Worship is woot. I'm ready backer. Awesome.
And
Awesome.
Ninjazichin says already backed. Get me that premium
I
package.
think that's Ninja Zack DD.
That makes a lot more sense. Limitless Adventures. Andy says hello. Love the character names.
Hello, Andy.
Great. Well, why don't we talk about how this game is played?
Sure.
How it's DM-less, and then we'll just get right into it.
Yeah, sounds good. So basically, there's cards laid on the table. You have a start card, and then you also have an end card at the end. You have your players have a handful of cards, and from those cards, we each select one adventure we're going to place down on the
Something
table.
that we want to do.
Right, and it can be any of those options, and then the rest of the cards get put aside.
Nice.
Right?
And so then we
Mm-hmm.
just pick up the cards, we find the correlated
Sure.
rule spot in the rule book,
Mm-hmm.
start reading it, and we go.
And you know what I like? The little detail here. Green for start. I know it's really stupid, but red, me stupid. The red for ending. I like that. And I'm a visual person, so
I like it. It
it
makes
is
a lot
a-
of sense to me too.
Anyway,
Um,
so who's gonna begin?
I guess I'll begin.
All right.
Are we cool with that? Jim,
I mean, Jim, you're not doing anything
I'm
tonight.
not doing
it. I don't have
to do anything.
You don't have to do anything?
I don't have to start.
You can sit
I don't
down.
have to-
You don't even have to have a character. We can play without you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
No.
really just here to watch. So
It's gonna be so much
It's okay,
fun.
Jamie. We got this.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up this
Fine.
card and
We
go.
got this.
Start. Oakdale is a lodging village that sits along a bend in an ancient highway through the Black Gnarl Forest, the start of a long trade route to the dwarven mining outpost, Barrel's Reach. Pick up this book right here.
okay, so what do you do? So you read the card. Then how does the book correlate here?
I just read so I read the card, and
Yeah.
apparently I was supposed to just find it in here because it says the same thing right here.
So on the bottom of the card, it'll tell you
Where to go.
where
to go? So you
right
get the
here.
adventure book, you get the cards, and then
Yes.
the cards that you lay out that'll tell you which page.
Exactly.
So you could be okay. I got you.
So then it says here, scenario, read the following aloud.
Oh.
Each midsummer, farm goods from the north and south are brought here for a grand fair, and then set off on the 2-week journey to the outpost. Most return by the end of the month, but the return caravan is over a week late. During the evening meal at the Sojourner's Rest, the fairmaster calls for a scouting party to investigate, offering a small purse of 25 gold and a potion of healing. Of the 3 groups to volunteer, why should he choose yours? He will interview each and decide in the morning. So yeah, there's a list of suggested skill checks that you could make in this sort of scenario and a difficulty class. These things I get to know because I'm working on this one. So we'll just get started and right into it. So
whoever's card it is, they're the GM for the moment.
yeah,
Yes?
they're the DM. We're taking
DM,
control of
excuse
it, and I guess I'll get started. I'll start out with this. Fair Master, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being at the fair and enjoying all the qualities a fair has to offer. As you know, the caravan is a week late. It's gone missing. Forever. Unless you can find it. Is there anyone out there that would perhaps chance to go after this small caravan for some gold and perhaps maybe more? And as you look around, obviously there's a couple of other hands raised up, and there's this tiny little, I'm sorry, I'm only seeing 2 hands up in the air. One is that, I'm sorry.
Tegan just starts jumping up and down.
Raise your other hand. You want to see more hands up.
So yes,
Alright.
of course. How dare you, Jim?
All right. Now he's got his hands for you, Mister.
How
Mr.
dare
Fairmaster.
how dare you? I told Jim Jam, I was like, so are you gonna do an accent? And he goes, we'll just see how it rolls out. And I was like, oh, this is my accent that I'm gonna do. This punk over here.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I just went with the characters.
Oh, of course.
This is just how it felt.
So yes, I see 2 hands. Oh yes. Oh, an elf back there. Oh, I'm very sorry. I missed the halfling over there.
Yeah, she really wants to go get that caravan. So
How can we help?
just tell us where it is.
Well, perhaps there are other qualifying offers out there. Perhaps you should all get your bid together and perhaps visit me in the morning. I've heard a bit too much tonight.
Go get some rest, darling. I'm ready to do this. You guys want to join my team?
I like the cut of your jib. And he slowly saunters out of there.
Well, we've got to get this job, guys. I mean, we have to write this, right?
Yeah,
We're
sure,
gonna-
whatever. I mean, I heard that there's going to be a fair, and if there's no caravan, there's no fair. And if there's no fair, then the storm gods are going to get real mad, and the harvest isn't going to come in.
Storm
and then I'm going to
gods?
have to come in and step in.
Darling,
and
there's
people
weather
start-
wherever you go. Don't
No,
worry
I understand
about
that there's weather. I understand the weather patterns very well. I'm just saying that the gods will be angry, and the weather will be particularly inhospitable to the harvest
Oh.
if we don't have the fair. So, I mean, that's what we...
All right, well.
Whether we are to achieve my goals or not, I do require gold.
We are definitely not taking this guy. He is a weirdo.
He's not
and
even smiling. Darling, you
he's-
must smile. Let's see
he's
those
very-
teeth.
I am smiling.
I'm not going to spend
I'm very happy right
any
now.
time out on the road away where people cannot observe what's going on. I want witnesses around whenever this guy's around.
I agree
So-
with you.
Don't.
All in favor of kicking this guy out the group.
Oh, May, of course.
So, this is what happens when you don't have a DM. They kick the guy out right away.
Oh, fine, you can be in the group, but just none of that weird series. Like, you gotta smile.
Can you smile at least once, darling? Let me see the smile.
Alright, don't smile. Do not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, alright, we gotta get this job. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, of course.
There's a bunch of other chumps trying to get it. I mean, I think that obviously we are the most qualified, so...
So you do look around. There are a couple of other groups that seemed interested. You could go get some information on them, or I mean, it's like a fair party. There's like a bartender. There's there's a band going on.
What am I good at?
Oh no,
What am
What?
what
I
things-
haven't even
what
looked
things
at
am I
this.
good at?
Scott Denuso says, "Mr. Finkel, I love your voice."
And Dual Stone Rage also says, I miss his other voice now.
Well,
Oof.
Mr. Finkel, oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day,
You're gonna have to pick one or the other. Is it Oodalali or Oodaladi?
oodaladi.
Okay, because that's.
I don't have to pick. It's my name.
Well, alrighty then.
Shall we check out the other groups, darlings?
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
So, are we in a bar?
You are in like a meeting hall.
A meeting hall.
Bartender.
Got
I mean, the fairmaster has kind of wandered away, but you do know where the other 2 groups were that raised their hands, and of course there's a band. You're sitting at a table. There's a nice pork dinner laid out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real nice. Real
I
solid.
mean, what's the side dish?
Side dish, coleslaw.
Gross. Really? That's what you come up with?
People like coleslaw. I like coleslaw.
I like coleslaw, but this is a game. This
Yeah,
is a good game.
but it's
I want a good dinner.
magical coleslaw.
Okay, great.
It's got magical properties. It makes your teeth whiter.
Yes. Oh, so I eat that coleslaw.
Then while Vena's eating the coleslaw, I'm gonna walk over to the bartender and just hi.
Oh, what do you want? My name's Agatha. What do you wish from me?
Hi, Agatha.
Yes, well,
I just wanted to go ahead and my friend didn't know whether to pay ahead or of the meal or after, and I'm just over here taking care of her. Do we pay now or later?
oh, you pay all the time. You just
I'll slide some gold across the table.
Thank you for your continued payment.
Hey, do you happen to know anything about these other two groups that
Oh,
Fairmaster?
well, why don't you roll me a persuasion check and find out?
Sarah BC1 says, just back to Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Ooh,
Hi, Sarah.
15.
15 on the die. All right, and she leans in close.
By the way, what's your name?
Taken.
Tegan.
Uh-huh.
Tegan, I like you. And this is the only reason why I'm telling you that I like you. I did overhear something. That group over there in the corner looks like a bunch of burly women. It's just very, very strong. There's a half-orc over there. Seems like there's an elf and they're just a whole bunch of types of burly women. They're over there. What I heard is that they're going in and they're just gonna take the caravan after they've done the job. One of them came up and talked to us like, I've got all this abilities. I'm gonna go and just take whatever I want and then leave.
Ben, Shakul, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Did the barkeep just ask for a persuasion check in character?
Yep, that's
Got called out.
Yep. Occasionally these. Yep. That did happen, Chuck.
So, Tegan just looks at Agatha and goes,
Do you
and
have
passes-
something in your eye?
No. And she just slides another gold piece across the table.
Not necessary. You already got your bonuses.
But now I'll walk away back
Perfect.
to my group.
Okay, I'm eating. I'm almost done.
Is that
Oh, you're back.
Is that
Yeah.
pork good?
It's very good. Would you like some? Would you
I
like
haven't
some
had
of mine?
any.
Here.
No one even offered me a plate.
Oh, here, take my plate. Stop your whining. It's right there.
So I heard that the barkeep very loudly asked for a persuasion check. So I have to assume that perhaps you got some information.
Yeah.
On one of the groups.
You see the group of women over
Yeah,
in the
the
corner?
burly women.
Yeah, apparently all they want to do is go find the caravan, steal everything off of it, and come back to town.
All right, that's good. We can tell that to the Fairmaster.
Ah, yes.
He's gonna.
Not
he's
being
gonna like
honest
that.
there.
Yeah, that's definitely a reason not to choose the burly women.
All right. What about this
Uh,
other group over here?
You know what? I'm just gonna sidle up closer to those boys, and I want to just
To the boys? Which?
I'm gonna turn into a dog
Okay.
What?
as a bonus action.
Okay.
And now I'm just gonna go over and I'm just gonna try to eavesdrop on this other group. And,
Okay.
and just see what I can.
All right.
Now,
I like
as
this
a-
idea.
I hope no
as
one
a-
sees this.
Well, I guess I'd have to be a very large dog. but
Okay.
Either way, I would get a advantage on my perception check.
I love it. So
and a +2 bonus.
so let's roll this advantage.
So I'm gonna see what I hear from these guys, which will have to come in character, and there's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of them. So
Are you
wanna
are you
know
ta-
that all
are
of
you
them
talking about the
here.
burly women?
No,
No,
the other
other
group.
group.
We already know
The
about
boys.
the
other
other
group.
women.
The
Okay.
boys. He said
Okay.
boys.
I want to hear about these others. That's a natural 20.
Oh, there we go.
Natural
Oh,
20.
nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hear everything they have to say.
So you sidle up next to these boys, and it is a total of 5 dwarves. Well, there's a 6th, and the 6th is not a dwarf; it's a human, and it's just sitting next to the main dwarf, and he's just chatting him up. And so the other dwarves, when you say boys, they're like dwarf children. So you.
Are their beards just like not fully grown in yet?
They're like tiny little stubbly beards, and they're just eating their pork dinner, just sitting there, and but you can get some information. You're listening into the conversation from this human and this dwarf. And, yeah, well, you know, it's been a long time since my wife left me. We had a great running company. It was the Twin Pines, and well, it was me and my 9 children running the Twin Pines, and then she divorced me, and then, well, all of a sudden I only had 4 workers with me. The other 5 they left with her. She went ahead and she started her own company. Can you believe that? And the human goes, I mean, I just came over here for the... Yep, well, you know, she started her own company. It was a trio of pines. That's right. And now all of a sudden we're out here, we're coming up with different names for our companies. So I came up with the Quartet of Pines. She said that's too much, so she went ahead and she said the Forest of Pines, and then I topped it all off. I couldn't come up with a better name than Forest, so I went with Porcupines.
Porcupines.
That's where, and the guy that bought him a drink goes, okay. And he just walks away. He walks over to his kids and goes, you know, kids, I don't know if we're really qualified to run this sort of thing. Don't know if we're going to be able to do a good job, but we could really use 25 gold pieces, because I got to go to the corporate office and change the name again. Porcupines isn't quite working out for us.
Oh, that's
Where'd you get that dog?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah!
No, it's fine.
I've been out in the
We live in a
wilderness.
magical
Yeah, I've
world.
been out in the wilderness for years. I've never
Porcupines.
seen a talking dog before.
You wizards regularly cast fireballs in this world. Like, seriously, if you've never seen talking dog.
I've seen 14 different wizards in 2 days cast different fireballs, but I've never seen a talking dog
Well,
before.
Just understand, I am a cursed gnome destined to inhabit this form for all eternity or something. So, but it was good talking to you.
Sounds like you've got a pretty tough life. And
No,
if
it's
you
fine.
need somebody to talk
Me and
to,
Dog's
I
actually
could
really
sit
great.
here and talk for hours about my life, and we could sit here and talk together. We could become close friends if
Being
you
a
wish
dog's
to.
actually fine.
Oh, being a
because
dog must be
I
a
just
very
lay
hard
out in the
life.
sun all day, and people scratch me and throw me scraps of food, and it's actually a
Scraps
pretty
of
good deal.
food, that's what she
Nobody
gave
expects
me.
to do any work or anything.
My
It's-
divorced wife, she just left me
Yeah,
scraps of food.
I'm not interested in your life, so I'm gonna head out. But good luck to you with your names.
Good
They
luck.
are truly terrible, and nobody will do business with you with names like that. I just
And good luck to you. I wish that you have the best, and perhaps
my
one day.
life's gonna be just great. I promise. It's gonna actually be real good. Real
As
good.
much as I love this interaction, Scott Denuza has cheered us.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you,
Oh,
Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
DJ Serpy Serp says, enjoying the hell out of this. Happy
Thank
to
you.
be backer number 1. Can't wait till I
Nice.
get my copy. You are all fantastic.
That's awesome.
thank you.
And for those of you who are just joining in, we are playing a Kickstarter game for Limitless Adventures. It's a GM-less game. It's called the Blood Queen's Defiance. And if
Yeah.
you're interested in pledging and being a backer, go ahead and go to tinyurl.com/datbloodqueen. And if you guys also want to donate to our channel, that's totally fine too, because we're still trying to reach our goal of a new studio.
Right.
Woo!
And no more bugs.
And no more bugs! I know that's the special guest. Some of you said the special guest.
And
Yes.
Batman Zero says, has anyone eaten a bug yet? No, but the bugs
No.
have eaten us.
I've got bites. Okay.
All right, so congratulations.
All right,
You've
so
learned a couple of things.
We've got. So what's our goal here?
Our goal is to get money, so that
No, I was.
So
I
that
wasn't
we can-
This is
asking- I
Jim
don't- I was
talking.
like,
This is Jim
like
talking.
tell us about this game. So you obviously read the book,
right.
You know,
so,
so like we've succeeded on 2 checks.
right.
We have
Right.
a little bit of information.
Right.
Are we looking for more? Like, does
So-
the book tell you like conditions that you need to meet to?
It does. The book has a set of complexity to it.
Okay.
In here, I'll just let you know, there are a total chances of 4 kind of information areas that you can
Yeah.
learn. Each will give you a bonus to tomorrow when you have to go give your case in front of the Fairmaster.
Oh.
Okay.
So, in gaining all this information, you are bettering your chances at getting that.
Gotcha.
And
Ah.
succeeding at getting that Fairmaster on your side has its own set of benefits that go with it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can get more dirt on these clowns and really put us
Yes.
ahead of them.
Well, what'd you find out?
Oh yeah, those guys. This guy is going through a divorce, and he's in real bad shape, and he's trying to take his kids out in the woods to catch this. I mean, it's just a bunch of loggers, and most of them are probably minors. And I don't mean minors like tapping on rocks. I mean minors like they're underage.
Like minors?
They're not.
Oh.
They're not proper adventuring
They're
age.
not
so,
qualified for this
I
adventure.
say we could throw them right under the bus.
Oh.
There are not buses in this world.
Well,
but
Sounds
there are carts.
sounds like a loner, like me.
But you're with us.
You're literally
You're with
surrounded
us.
by
You are-
people.
No, I'm all
In
alone.
fact, we specifically we wanted to get rid of you, but then we decided not to.
We voted.
We
but
reached out to you.
I abstained from the vote, but you've got us.
So happy.
I told you about smiling. I told you about that.
I'm working on it.
Are you?
I'm in for life. Just backed. Good
All
job.
right.
Ninja
Zach
DD. So is the DM's character on standby during their card?
So I'm
Good
literally
question.
like, if I wanted to, if I felt like I could take my character into one of these circumstances and get some information, I could, and then I would just be role playing with myself at that point. But I
Why
could
don't you
still.
demonstrate how that would look.
Yeah.
Okay,
show us
great.
how that looks
Show
on
us
the
how
body.
role playing with yourself
So
works.
This is
So
Jim?
don't worry. I think I can get more information if I walk back up to that bartender.
Don't do that smiling thing.
And I walk up to the bartender and I go, "Hello, I would like an ale."
Well, do you got any money?
No, I have no money, but I require beverages and information.
Well, I don't know what to give you if you don't have money.
Well, I was just wondering if you could tell me more information about the burly. Need some information on burly women. And I will roll my own persuade check.
She didn't even ask you for one.
Yeah.
I know.
She asked me for one.
And I rolled a natural 16.
Now, there's no GM.
There's no GM.
There's no GM, but I would say that as a committee we vote whether, because of his incredibly stilted roleplay, if he has to roll that with disadvantage.
I would say yes, that I would have to roll it
So
with
you
disadvantage.
have to roll again.
So,
to
all right.
see if that's going to work out for you.
And definitely fail on the second one with a natural 6. So just everybody in the bar kind of stops what they're doing. The band stops playing, and Udalati is too loud at that moment, and all of everybody's heads just kind of snap to him, and everybody now knows that Udalati is looking for information. And she just goes,
No, I'm not gonna give you any information if you don't have money, if you don't pay for your drinks. Get the hell out of here!
and he saunters back to the table and goes, "Well, that went well."
Well, you tried. Did
did.
you smile?
I did forget to smile.
No.
No,
okay.
no.
I mean, that was probably.
I
a
could
point
go
you
back.
made.
Should I
No,
smile?
No.
stay
No.
here.
I
stay
can
here.
go back and smile
No,
if
stay here.
you think it'll help.
No.
I don't think it will help. No, I do not.
All right.
I do not.
All right.
Sarah BC1 is asking, do you actually make character sheets for this game?
Well, actually, if they reach their stretch goal, there will be character sheets. If not, yes, go ahead and make your own sheets, I would say.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, there you
stretch
go.
goal 1
Never mind, sorry.
done.
So stretch goal 2, wait, stretch goal 1 has the character sheets?
Yeah. So
Yes.
There
they're
you go.
pre-gen
All
4th
right.
level characters for print and play, so you could just bing
Perfect.
bing done. That is what I believe we are playing with
Yes.
right
Yes.
now.
It
Is
is.
our
Makes
print and
sense.
played
Characters that they developed for
characters
us.
that they've given us, and we've kind of put our own spin on stretch goal number 2.
Nice.
Inspiration point cards in a box set. That
Nice.
sounds like a lot of fun. Let's get them there. So let's keep going. Tell everybody that you know. Go out online right now and be like, hey, come join this stream.
Yeah.
Come check it out. Maybe they will also find their way to the Kickstarter. Cool.
And current Kickstarter total right now is $31,475. That's amazing, guys. Amazing.
And Shakul says, those aren't bugs, those are druids from other groups spying for info.
Oh.
Makes a lot of sense.
It is a brilliant
So,
tactic.
so we just saw a failure.
Mhm.
That is in this in this is a bunch of different failures. There's in total 3 failures listed and 4 successes listed.
Okay, so
so
basically, like,
So-
if we fail 3 times, then this scenario moves on.
Yes.
Because like there's only the 3
Yep.
possible
Okay.
failures. Okay.
Exactly.
And we have 2
So
successes.
if we have Ben screw this up 2 more times, we lose.
I mean, you can send me out to do things.
No, we're not
but
gonna send you out
This
to
is
do
not
things.
my forte.
No. We're not gonna send you out to do things. You know, maybe I should go do some listening and maybe stand against the wall. What do you
Alright.
think?
Yeah.
So I'm going to walk over to the burly women.
Okay, you
Not
walk.
like close to them.
Yeah.
Drinking, you know.
All right.
Listening to the band.
I like it. Why don't you a bluff check? So roll your charisma.
All right. It's a negative. How do you do that? I rolled a
That's
1. My
not good.
charisma modifier is a negative 1. So how does that
I imagine at that point you gotta just be like standing against the wall.
And
like,
I just fall?
Don't mind me, everyone.
So
Nothing to see here, everyone.
yeah, you
spill my
you
drink?
tell me how that works.
work? All
out.
right. So I'll kind of do the shuffle, smile. No one can see me. I'm just and then my drink kind of just spills, and I just smile.
So what you're doing this, and you can at first you can hear these burly women, and hey, no, we're having a great time here. We're drinking drinks. We're having a good time, and then you spill your drink, and they're like, whoa,
I'm sorry.
party foul over here.
You're having a grand old time, and so am
Wait
I.
a second.
Yes.
You raised your hand earlier, didn't you?
I mean, I can raise it right now. See?
Oh,
See?
I know,
All right.
I know. You raised your hand. I saw you raise your hand. Hey, everybody, go ahead. We're getting real quiet here.
Can I join in?
No, get out of here. Just don't let her hear anything that we have to say.
But I'm a woman like you are.
You are not a burly woman like us. We are the burly women.
How do I join your team?
You gotta get burly. You gotta go to that gym and you gotta get whipped like us.
All right. Thank you.
Come back to us in 4 months, and if you want to join the burly women, you can join the burly women.
So I walk back over to the group.
Wait, she walks over, rolls a natural 1 with a negative 1 charisma modifier, but still has an open invitation after going to the gym for 4 months to come
They
back
are
and join
a
this group.
very open and accepting group. You just need to be a burly woman.
All right.
I'm gonna come
All
back
right.
to the group.
So that's 2 failures.
Oh.
Oof.
So apparently, if I join in 4 months, I will know information, but I don't know anything.
Oh.
I tried.
That was shameful, is what I would say. Overall,
Put my drink
a poor
down.
performance.
Limitless Adventure Sandy says the burly women are totes onto you.
Skylily083, negative charisma. Awkward.
I know.
Ninja Zach DD says, Ben, you're doing great. You do you, bro.
Aw.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Executive Bubble says, back to this game, doubt I'll play as good as Ben there, but the fellas sure can sell.
Well, thank you. Ness Castlevania says, are they playing outside? You might think so. You know what? Here's the problem. We've killed all the spiders in here. All the spiders are dead.
Yeah.
Which means that there are just gnats everywhere.
We're sorry, guys. I
And they are
apologize.
angry with each other, if you can tell.
Just ignore them.
Yeah, just
ignore them.
they add a little
Flair.
flavor to it.
Flavor text.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Just go to bed? I mean,
Go to
I
bed.
wish to sleep because I'm not good in this scenario.
Well, now I understand the urge to just give up.
Yeah.
But I believe that our good friend here probably can pull something out of her tiny, tiny pockets that will help us.
Throw her under the bus. I like it, Jim Jam.
There are no buses. We got carts, and this is a medieval fantasy.
I don't have pockets.
Tegan, you gotta. The pockets are in your heart and in your mind. You gotta reach down deep into them and.
That's in my soul.
Uh,
Pockets of
We don't
darkness.
need to hear about the darkness inside you. We know it's bad and nasty. Like, we got it. As soon as we heard the first time you open your mouth, we know it's dark, it's broody.
Yeah,
Don't smile.
I'm not going to.
Stay right here with me, darling. Maybe we can get some dessert and let her do all the talking.
All right, dessert sounds great. Blood pudding.
Tegan gets a little smile on her face and kind of just nods to Pog. And the band's still playing, yes?
Yep, band's still playing.
Tegan
Okay.
is going to try to use some of her acrobatic skills
Love
Whoa!
it.
to go out on the dance floor
Okay.
and bust some moves.
Whoa!
Try to do a little showing off.
All right. So, yeah, let's...
See if it can draw some attention to her.
Yeah, I love it. So let's roll an acrobatics check. And let's give inspiration for this, because I feel inspired for it. So,
You feel inspired.
yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean, I just want to make sure.
Well, that's a 10 total.
All right, you got another one, though.
Giving you advantage.
Whoa!
Speaking of 20s, Duchess of Dino says, nat 20s everywhere.
The nat 20s.
Right, she means
So
little
that
bunnies.
is a 26 total.
So Tegan just goes out on the dance floor, flips, and starts just spinning around, busting a move, and the band's like, yeah! And they'll start. The bassist is like, boop doop doop boop beep doop beep beep doop 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 boop boop. And as you're spinning around on the dance floor, you hear some snickering coming from the burly women. And they're like, hey! You know what? Look at that little halfling. That little halfling can't dance. It's like, these are moves right here. Yeah!
Oh, wait,
Yeah!
Dance battle?
Yeah, this is a dance battle, yo! Let's bring it on! We're gonna get some dancing up in here, baby! And the burly women come up and they join you and they start doing their thing. They're rolling along. They're not as good as you, though! And after a while, they're like, whoa! This tiny little halfling, listen.
What?
Tiny little halfling, if we weren't needlessly cruel about everything, just really mean all the time, I'd tell you good job. But guess what?
What?
We are needlessly cruel. So get out of here!
All right. Well, I'm choosing to take a break with the band. I'm not doing this because of you.
No. Get out of here.
I am choosing to leave.
Get out of here.
And Tegan just kind of like walks slowly back, puffs up a little bit, which is not much, and comes back and goes, "Those ladies are mean. I don't like them.
I would call them needlessly cruel. In fact.
You know, they said that."
They were very specific about their disposition.
Good call, Pug.
There's probably too much testosterone in them, darling. Don't worry.
Pog, I'm glad that you got that without a perception check. So good job.
Good work.
But Ninja Zach DD says Pog is mean. So maybe you should go join the burly women.
Nah, Pug's just realistic. Let's be real.
Acceptable but says that inn legit got an F rating because of the bugs. I would not eat anything from there.
Yeah, are we inside the inn? Or are we like outside on the patio?
It's like a big open mess hall. It's like tent covering. It's a fair. So if you think about like a fairgrounds, how they get up and move around, it's this tent sort of situation. All right. That's 3 successes, 2 failures.
Yes.
We're either going to succeed or fail on the next one.
On the next one.
So we've got one more. Who wants to go at it? I feel like maybe you could go at it. You didn't do great, but it could be a lot of fun.
Maybe, all right. Perhaps maybe, I can go, check out these young boys and see. Not like that.
Hold on now. We're going to have a real problem on our hands. We just...
Wording, not like that.
Wow.
maybe see how young they are in their skills, and maybe talk to Dad and see how long they've been divorced. Maybe it's too much in their hearts to go out there.
Are you looking
I'm just
for
telling the
love?
truth. No, darling, I'm not looking for love. I'm looking
No,
for
it's a
adventure.
good plan. You seduce him, and then he'll be way too tired in the morning to do any adventuring. That's a good plan. That's a good idea.
That is not a bad
I
idea.
leave that up to you.
Alright, so.
I mean, it's not wrong.
It's not
I'm still
wrong.
in dog form, so I cannot do it.
Are you really?
Yes, this will
I
last for
give
2
Pod a little
hours.
scratch. Pet.
I go over and I try to scratch Pog, but I don't know how to do it. And so I just, like, grip him in the fur.
No.
Well, now you almost got it, but we'll work on it.
Alright.
We'll work on it.
No, don't smile either.
I'm trying new things.
Maybe
Let's
stick
be-
to old things.
Oh,
Old things is best. You
The
can't
old ways.
Teach an old dog new tricks. Is
the
what
old
They say.
dark ways.
Well,
Like the-
let's keep it maybe like halfway.
Medium.
Darkness within
Middle.
my soul.
Maybe where the light you can still see it. Like if you leave the door open a crack and you can still see just a little bit.
I don't wish to be dark.
Oh,
It just
good.
exists there.
All right. Well, make sure he gets some ice cream to make him smile a bit. And I'm going to walk over to the man there.
The Duchess of Dino says, the burly women wear pink on Wednesdays. They do. And the Kickstarter goal has, the current Kickstarter total has gone up.
Woo!
That's because of you people out
Thank
there.
you guys.
Thank you so much. Keep
Awesome.
Keep going. Keep
Awesome,
bringing
awesome.
people in. Keep sending them to the Kickstarter. Guarantee you we're having a
Yes.
blast. So
tinyurl.com/datbloodqueen.
that's DAT Blood Queen.
Go now.
So you walk over.
Yes.
You walk over to the dwarf, and the dwarf is passed out.
Oh.
But you see that the dwarf children are just kind of waiting there. They're still eating their pork.
They can put away a lot of pork.
They're dwarves. There's a lot of pork everywhere. So what do you want to do now that I've given you that little tidbit of info?
Let's see. How many are there?
There's 4.
There's 4.
We can take them in a fight.
No,
You just let me know and I'll.
Hello there, children.
Yeah, what?
They're just kids.
What you got to do?
Just wondering, what exactly are your plans for if you win this thing?
Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
12. And do you have anything? Nope. Just
Yeah,
12.
well, you're going to add your charisma modifier to
Which
it.
is a -1, 11.
Well, my dear old dad told me not to talk to strangers.
I know, darling.
He's asleep right over there.
Oh.
But he told me not to talk to strangers, and you're pretty strange.
I mean, I'm just an elf. I mean, how strange can I be?
Are you trying to get information on us so that you could potentially say something to the fairmaster?
Oh, no. I was.
Oh, Hedda!
No, I was.
Hedda! Wake up!
Oh, no.
Hedda!
Tegan sees this happening.
Just goes over and starts shaking his dad.
No.
Da! Wake up there, Da!
Tegan sees this happening, and she's gonna run over and be like, "Ugh, Mom! Why do you have to embarrass me?
What are you trying to do? You're a grown woman!
Shh, no, I'm not.
You're a halfling! You're my size, but I know you're a grown woman!
I am not.
You can't
grown.
fake this sort of situation! Da! Da! Stranger
Alright,
danger!
We should go.
All right. I would take you by the ear and go, come on, darling, let's go. I was going to hit on their dad, but of course that's not happening. But let's go. Let's go.
And at this point, Agatha is like, "You get on out of here! You get!" And she comes by and she grabs you. She's a very hunched over old lady, and she grabs you and just like holds onto you and cries, "Get on out of here! You both had enough! And here, take your scruffy dog too!"
We're not in Kansas anymore.
And Udalati says, "I guess I'll leave." Because they're my only friends.
Oh.
And they're not even that.
Yes, we are.
We're leaving you here.
So, you walk out. You got some information. Not all. Some would say probably 3 successes and 3 failures.
Okay.
But you go to sleep, have a good night of rest in your tent. You wake up the next morning and you are brought before the fairmaster. The fairmaster says, "Well, welcome back. I've had a good night of rest and it's good to see you all here. You know, when I started this fair, it was on an impulse decision. I was so unsure of what I was doing, but I just said I was going to do it anyway. That's why they call me Wim. Wim Curry."
Oh no.
So,
I'm sorry about that. I apologize for my friend's behavior.
why should I choose you for this sack of gold?
Are the three groups all together here?
No, it's just you two.
Okay, great.
So it's just you two. And at this point, it would be fun to role play out everybody kind of talking, but I will need one person to be like the spokesperson. So it's okay if everybody talks, but it will one person will roll at the end of this.
So I guess that's probably whoever doesn't have like a negative charisma modifier.
Yeah,
We're probably not gonna have you
Yeah.
do it.
Not
No.
me.
I'm very charismatic.
Not you.
That
Probably
is
one of them
shocking.
two.
I'm shocked.
Are you?
I am extremely charismatic.
You are charismatic.
I'm a beautiful tiefling.
Oh.
Oh, that's how you think you die. I understand.
Yes.
So, you see, there's a bunch of children you're about to hire, which is child labor.
Children?
And the husband just got divorced.
That's just
the
got
dad.
divorced. How?
So, I don't think they're qualified to go on this adventure.
And have you heard the name of their group? It's absolutely atrocious.
Oh, what's the name?
It's like Pine something. I don't know. It's not in a good adventurer's name. What was it?
Porcupine.
No, you
Park,
can't.
you pine.
You can't
Well-
be represented.
Oh, no wonder they were
by
eating
Pine.
so many pork.
And really, if the children die while trying to get this caravan back, do you want the blood of children on your hands?
Blood of children! Well, if their father accepts a job, then it means nothing to me. But you do bring up a very good point. They are clearly not ready for adventuring. Perhaps I won't choose them.
May I suggest your reputation will go very far down if the children all die on this adventure?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, that's interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Any more? Very curious.
The group of women are needlessly cruel.
How? They're needlessly cruel.
Needlessly cruel. And they might intend to just find the caravan and steal everything off of it and come back to town telling you that they didn't find it.
How dare they? I should have known better. I found out their name was the Needlessly Cruel Burly Women.
And they're planning on taking all the findings and the treasure to get a bigger membership to their gym.
Wow! Bigger membership! Wow. That's very interesting.
Right.
Well, why don't you roll a, let's see. Yeah, since you were the main speaker with the two of them, why don't you go ahead and roll your persuasion check.
No, she's gonna get a bonus for each of those successes.
Yes,
that we had
so
in the previous
actually
evening.
in here it says that she is going to gain a +2 for each success that she gives to the Fairmaster.
So my current total is 15.
Nice.
15. Well, with a DC of 15, it says, you know,
That was before the successes.
That was before the successes. You know, I really... When you all raised your hand, well, when you... And I couldn't see you. But then I did when I saw you. I could tell you were the group for the job. Why don't you go ahead and take this 25 gold pieces and this potion of healing.
Thank you.
Enjoy those. Now go find my caravan.
Tegan just kind of like
We even
looks at
have
this.
a potion of healing
Whoa!
card.
There's item cards. Nice.
But Tegan just kind of looks at the gold bag and turns to Pog and is like,
Well, all right, if you insist.
I mean, we
will
can
take
distribute
all
it
of
later.
I
No, we can distribute it
mean,
later.
after costs are deducted.
I do need money for my eventual takeover of the world, if I choose to go that route.
I thought he was taking over the world.
Absolutely not. No, I have no interest in the world or most of what's in it.
I don't want to, but I might have to.
All
Alright, I'm gonna reopen the proposition of leaving this guy behind.
And as we go on, we start our adventure moving through the trail that the wagon has gone on. That's the end of card 1.
Sweet.
Yeah,
The
so
end of
like
card
that was a long one because it's the intro card,
Yeah.
but
Intro card.
it's a lot of fun. So we'll get to some comments right here. SkyLily083 says, "I'm out, guys, but I'm tagging at Lucas Martinez in. I gotta go to bed."
Aw.
Well, thank you for joining
Good night.
us.
Yes, good night.
Ninja Zach DD, since Pog is a dog, does he roll with advantage?
Love it.
Shameful.
Crichton32 says, "Hey all, just got home. How's the show going?" Great.
It's going fantastic.
It's fun.
And
Definitely
Ivan
fun.
for Life says, clearly Jim is focused on story and not in practice reading comments.
That is very, very true.
Yeah.
Guys,
I mean, we did tell him not to do anything today, so that's part of it.
Anything.
Guys and gals, thanks so much for joining us right now. We're going to get on to the second card. Just make sure that you head over to the Kickstarter, and if you're interested in everything that the Blood Queen's Defiance is offering so far, you'll love what is going on over there. So make sure you head over there, tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen.
And also, remember, guys, if you are just tuning in, we are not spoiling anything. This is simply a prequel that was made for us to show you guys how this game works, the mechanics. Okay?
Ninja Zach DD says, "Oodalati is the tyrant we don't deserve."
You can have him. You can have him.
All right, so who's got the second card?
I do.
No, that's the
It's the
third
third
card.
card.
Whoa.
Cheater.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It goes in
Ooh.
order.
All right.
Let me see.
We have a combat.
Oh!
Combat card.
Already?
Combat. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Come back!
turn to the page and be smarter than Ben.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
So, our group starts down the road that the caravan was known to travel. And as we travel, it's been more than a few minutes, and we realize the birds are no longer singing.
Uh-oh.
Just so you guys know, the trail is about 10 feet wide here, switching back onto itself in a U shape, descending down into a valley where there's a stream.
Okay.
As we approach the bend in the road, two figures step out in the curve. And you start to recognize them as two of the burly women from
Come
Oh.
on.
Yeah,
Those burly women, I hear they're needlessly cruel.
you fools, you thought you could come try to listen in on our group and just throw us under the cart. You really think that was gonna work?
Well,
You got something coming.
I mean, it did work. We did get the money and the potion. So I mean, it did work.
You got it first, but we can take it off your dead body.
Listen here. It seems like you need to go back to the gym. Those muscles don't look that big anymore.
Oh no, we're gonna have to roll initiative. I think.
Quip,
You
quippy,
should roll initiative
Just-
with that.
quippy
Insulting.
comment.
All right.
I thought you were saying something else. Oh, man.
Oh, good.
So you actually have to roll twice.
Yeah, I do.
So,
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm very new to the 5e Dungeons and Dragons. I usually play Pathfinder. Is there something to add on to initiative?
Yes, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to find it right here. Yeah, we're
Sorry, guys.
trying to
I
find it real
don't
fast.
see it. Top left. Don't see it.
What's your dex?
Mine,
That's it, +2.
Mine's
for you.
+4. So,
+4.
okay.
I brought
Thank you.
Just Dex.
I brought some map
Ooh.
tiles for us so we can get on the map. If
Yes.
we want.
Oh.
Let's move the cards for just a little bit.
So initiative is always Dex +4. I mean Dex.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, look at that!
Wow.
Look at that you in the
Nice.
road.
We should probably move it.
Nice.
Look at how fancy
Yeah, you
you
can get them a
are.
little bit
Can you
further
guys
up
still
there.
see it on the screen? Yeah? Perfect.
The Real POTUS98 says, "This also looks like a good game to draw out some potential GMs. Let them get their feet wet without committing to an entire campaign or one shot."
That is a good point.
And King Lucifer says, Okay, so you select your card, you rotate DM. The trick is that we've all placed our cards that we've selected in an order. Generally, as the Kickstarter video showed, you roll a d20. The highest goes at last, and the earliest selects their card for the beginning. So that's how this is laid out. We're in the middle of the road, correct?
We are coming up on the bend where you see.
Right here? I'm in the back.
Yeah.
I'm in the back. I'm
I
orange
really
and I'm in the back.
wanted to be on a wagon now.
Well, we're not on a wagon.
We gotta go find
We
the
gotta go
wagon.
find the
Find it.
wagon.
Oh, we were just walking.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right.
Alright, where's our burly women?
Oh.
Ooh, two
I have-
burly women are in the bend in the road.
Alright, we'll make them burly women.
Ooh, Norse Foundry coins to be burly women.
I'm
That's
wearing a
nice.
Norse Foundry shirt. We love them too.
All right, so we are coming just to give everybody a chance
Yeah.
to, place themselves. We
Yeah.
are coming down this way.
Love it.
Our intention is to come around the corner and go down to the stream.
Got it. And
So if you want to place yourselves, thank you.
Did you roll two
Tokens.
15s?
Yes.
I've got
I
a
also
15
rolled.
as well.
What's your?
Are we supposed to roll twice?
I got 2.
No, she's
I got
she's
plus 2.
Controlling
Then
the
you and I have a
enemies.
roll off.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, great.
16. 10.
All right.
So I go before you, Oodlottie.
All right.
That's
19. Funny.
19 for Pog. And Vina.
Venna.
Venna. Venna.
Venna.
Venna.
Venna.
What was your initiative?
9. It's alright. That
All right.
comment made me scared and I cowered a bit.
Pog, you get the drop on these burly women.
That's
Like this!
something. That
Are
is
you still a
something.
dog?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's
no,
the next
I'm no
Oh, yeah.
longer. Now I'm just a man.
Just a man.
But what I will do as a bonus action is become a frog.
What?
A giant frog.
A giant
I'll
frog.
become a giant frog. And I will move 1, 2, 3, 15 feet and bite that burly woman.
Yup, bite that burly woman.
Take a bite out of crime.
I got my spell book right here, so don't think it's a spell book.
It's only
not
going to be an
being
11.
I'm not being rude.
An 11 is not gonna hit, Jim.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, it is Tegan's turn. Tegan, she has a spot in her heart of hate. Not really. In her fists of hate against
Fists
these
of
women.
hate.
So she is going to step up and go ahead and punch a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she moves up 20 feet. And she is going to use her martial arts to punch twice. Because I didn't state I had anything out. So my first is going to be a 9. Not going to do it. And then
Wow,
a 10.
those are horrible.
Not going to do it. I think she still kind of feels... She hears in her head the needless jeering from the night before
It was.
of her dance moves.
Aw.
All right, it is Oodlotti's turn. Oodlotti, what do you do?
So first of all, I want you guys to understand that you have never seen Oodalati, like, he tries to play off that he's a wizard. He does not like to portray that he is a warlock. And so he's like, I'm gonna go around the corner and do wizard things. And he'll make his move over here so he can get some sort of line of sight.
Now you're right up on the rocks.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what?
It's
I
like
am.
gotta be
Can we
difficult
be on the
terrain.
rocks?
You can.
It's just a
gonna
little
be
bit.
difficult terrain, half movement up there, and in between here.
And Eldritch Blast. So, beam of scoring light comes out of his hand. It's like, that's a wizard. Wizards do that. and he misses horribly.
This is not
It's
going
not
well
gonna
for
go
us.
good.
Maybe the Fairmaster should have chosen the burly women.
It could still happen.
Oh, goodness.
Probably a good choice.
It is the burly women's turn. Actually, can I have Oodlottie roll a perception check from up there?
Oh my
No.
god.
Yep, Oodlottie, you just blast away, buddy. From above, one arrow is coming at Oodlottie.
No! What? No, thank you. Okay.
Will a 12 hit you?
No.
There's another one coming at you. 13.
No! Yes!
As 2 more burly women appear.
2 more.
That burly woman is right
Jeez.
next to me.
We're gonna pretend this map is this tile is a little bit bigger.
That burly woman's right next to me.
They're in the.
I was unaware that there were burly women down here.
And Pog, you're gonna take a swipe from their short sword. Will a 16 hit you?
Yeah, that's alright.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Oh, goodness.
Pog, you are taking 5 points of piercing damage.
I don't like that.
I know you don't. And Tegan's gonna take a swipe from a short sword as well, but it will not hit my AC. And finally,
More?
2 more
Oh!
appear
Get out of here.
and begin their
Get out of
movement.
here. Go back to your gym. Can't do that accent very well.
And they will.
Brooklyn, New York, get out of here!
Senna,
Yeah.
you finally see all combatants on the field. What do?
I'm gonna turn, aim, string my bow, and fire. Wow, we're
come on, we gotta hit
we're
something.
all 8 plus 7?
15?
15?
8 plus 7 is 15, and it will
15.
not hit.
Dang it!
Oh wow.
What?
We're probably not gonna do
So we've
very
got
well
we've
here.
got tons of comments going in right here. So Sheppy TS Rodriguez says, "Huh? What is this?"
Ooh.
We
Tuesday
will
night.
tell ya.
We're playing the Blood Queen's Defiance from Limitless Adventure. Go over check out their Kickstarter. We're going to tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen. I'm in for life says, looks like a gameplay is awesome, RPG fun, and everyone is a player. That's right. What are we talking
That
about?
is
Ice
true.
cream?
I'm
Yeah,
just
I
being
saw
jealous
ice
right
cream.
now.
How
Off the
Dare
screen.
you?
What?
Yeah, but I thought it was
me?
sodas, not ice cream.
I didn't know that was an option. Anyway.
King Lucifer says, okay,
fine.
so you select your card, you rotate DM. The real POTUS 98 says, we already read that one.
Did we ring King Lucifer? Burly women love the evil Jim Jam, and now he's a biting frog.
Yeah, now I'm gonna try to. Alright.
LGA Creative says, I'm glad I've already backed this project because this looks awesome.
It is. It's a lot of fun, and it's cool because we all take turns being the GM.
Yeah.
DM.
Acceptable Butt says, sorry, I can't keep saying that. I love it. Acceptable Butt says, living for the DM rotation.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
All right, Pog, it is your turn again. What do you do?
Well, I would like to bite. this
I would like
burly
to
woman.
bite the burly woman.
Yep. Give me a bite.
Alright, it's a 16.
That will hit.
Yeah, we found it. We found that number.
Lucky
Now the
number.
fun thing here is that when it's only gonna be 2
Aw.
points of damage, but she is now restrained.
What?
Grappled. I just hold on to her with my mouth.
So can we do
I mean, she's in the same spot.
that?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
we need the
she is
visual.
now
We need the
restrained,
visual.
I do, I'm a
and,
visual.
Me too. I am.
I'll tell you what that does.
Do tell me what that does.
The speed becomes 0, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage,
Ooh.
and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage,
Oh.
and has disadvantage on dexterity savings throws.
Wow.
Well, that burly one doesn't like that, Jim. So, thanks. It is Tegan's turn. Tegan's gonna take 2 more punches at the burly woman in
Love
front
it.
of her.
Just to let you know, the Kickstarter total, you're doing your job because it's gone up. Congratulations, you've bumped up that number already. We're gonna work our way towards that number 2 stretch goal, so keep it up.
All right, Tegan missed with the first one, but I hit flesh.
Like that?
Yep, that's exactly what I do. The first one was only a distraction.
I
Right?
can do anything good!
It's a
I can do anything good. So the burly woman in
Okay.
front of me takes 7 points of damage.
Nice.
All right, that's very good.
Does she have a broken nose?
She got a broken something.
Okay, good.
Oh,
It is Udalati's turn.
So, I'm gonna move just ever so closer to these two that just jumped up behind me and say, "May the poison of the world be upon your shoulders." And I blow this handful of dust into their face, and I need that burly woman back there to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, all right. Well, that's going to be a total of a 19.
Yeah, that passes, and nothing happens to you.
They are
Dang it.
burly.
They're so burly.
They're just so burly.
It is
Women
the
are
burly
the
women's turn.
burliest of burlies.
Burly women.
Let's see what's gonna happen here.
We're all gonna die on the second card. That's what's gonna happen.
That's it, guys. That was our Kickstarter. Great. Thanks for joining.
Kevin Alexander says, "Woot! Ted Dragon Show, and it's not even Friday." That's right.
Yep.
It's a special Tuesday episode of us because Limitless Adventures wants you guys to see how cool
Their
the Blood
new
Queen's
game
Defiance is.
Sorry.
Right?
Yep,
No, well,
yep,
you got it.
yep,
We-
their new
you and I
game.
said
Alright.
exactly the
I
same
know,
thing in
two
different ways.
Oh,
Well-
reflex. Sorry.
The two burly women are going to take shots from up in the difficult terrain. One coming at Venna, one coming at Udlati.
What?
The one to Venna is a 15.
No, I dodged that one.
Whoops.
I don't want you to hit me.
Udlati, I don't think I will with a 12.
Ah! The arrow went away.
Is that
No,
what
it's
it
just,
does?
yep, the arrow.
Pog, you've got a swing of a short sword coming at you.
Yeah, but now if that's the one...
With
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Well, that was a 19 on the die. Let's see what disadvantage brings you. It's only going to total a 9.
It's because
Oh.
I'm bitter, guys.
That is so great.
One of them double moves, and the other two are going to take a swing with their short sword at Tegan. That's also going to be a 9. And a 12, which
Yikes.
will miss my AC.
Sweet.
They're burly, but they're not very
They're
accurate.
not very
Not
accurate.
accurate, yeah.
Venna, it is your turn.
I, again, string my bow, and I aim, and I fire.
Ooh, give
King
me a shot.
Lucifer, King Lucifer says burly women, the weakness of this ragtag team of adventurers.
Let's see.
You got it. You got to
Gotta
count
count
it.
it
It
in the
only
box.
counts in the box. It's worse.
Yeah, that's a little worse.
That was a 2.
2.
Plus
Not.
8, 10.
That's impressive, but it's still not going to do it. So we are all the way back around to Pog. Pog, you have this burly woman restrained.
That is correct. Now what I'm going to do for my next trick,
You're going to swallow the burly
I
woman?
am going to eat this woman. Which requires me to make another attack. This one with advantage.
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit with a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So then-
tell me what happens.
So here's what happens. The swallowed target is blinded and restrained.
Nice.
Has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the frog. However, it takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of my turns. So I'll do I think I would do bite damage as normal because I made a bite attack.
Yeah, you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
So do
because
the
it's
bite
biting
damage,
and biting.
right?
I like
That's
it.
6 more points of damage. And then as long as she's in my belly, she's going to
She's in
continue
your
to,
belly.
burn alive.
Yeah.
She is
How many
gone.
people can you fit in your
So
belly?
now,
Oh, yeah.
Now-
good point.
now she would be on
If
my
she's in you.
square
But she doesn't take acid damage right now.
at the start of my turn.
Alrighty then. It is Tegan's turn, and Tegan looks over and goes, "What? Never mind. Think good thoughts, and just releases. She's going to do a flurry of blows
Oh!
this time, using a key point for 3 punches total. Not gonna do it with a 2 on
my
the
gosh.
die.
Jimmy, my love.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
24 is gonna hit
Right.
on my
Yup,
middle
yup,
one,
yup, yup, yup.
and an 11 is not gonna do it. Aimed still at the one in the corner, and that will do 6 points of damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
Legend of Katie has cheered.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay!
Thank you,
We have
Katie.
cheered.
And the one that Tegan has done some damage to does not look good. And neither does the one that Pog just swallowed
It's
whole,
eaten.
but everybody else still looks like they're fine and dandy.
Our
Udlati.
other
Yeah,
friends have
Udalati
been very
looks
effective.
and there's still like remnant of dust, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, my palms were a little sweaty." And does the same thing, blowing more poisonous dust. If you'll please
Thank
roll
you
a-
for aiming
I know,
that
I'm
air
glad it's
directly
you.
at me.
I'm glad
I
it
love
was
you.
you.
I love you. So it's
I
loud.
love you too. What am I doing? Con saving
That's
throw?
Con saving throw.
Gross.
That's gross.
That is a total of
Oh
6.
my.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out this D12.
Okay.
Take 6 points of poison damage.
And for my brain, which one is it?
It's the one that's off the map. And... yeah.
Oh, you're dealing poison too? Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're
it's
doing
just
acid.
a noxious gas. Just gross.
Just gross.
Gross gas.
Smells like farts.
6 points
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, she kind of... and it kind of stops her for a second. It is their turn, however.
He goes, I thought that was a breath mint.
Gross. All right. This one is going to step up.
Oh.
Come
Venom.
on. Come on.
So
Well, running
there
away
is
is always an option.
I'm not.
a shot. I will give disadvantage to this burly woman because that noxious gas.
It's floating in the air still?
Oh.
Yeah. She doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Shot coming at you with disadvantage, Udalati. That's a 4 on the die and a 9 on the die. Will a 12 hit your AC?
No.
All right.
Disadvantage, you take the lower.
Right.
That's very true.
So that's only a 7. Look. There is a shot coming at you, Venna. Will a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Let's,
Um,
ooh.
I'm going to use my phone as a calculator. I'm not being rude.
You are going to take 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh, come on.
I'm sure that doesn't feel good, but it wasn't that bad.
Ooh.
And
not
you're
bad.
going to take a hit from a short sword.
Me?
Yeah.
Rude.
11.
These
11?
No, 11 against your AC.
No.
Tegan is going to take 2 hits from a short sword, maybe. That's a 7, not going to hit. And a 6, not going to hit either. I like being small.
These burly women are needlessly ruthless.
They are needlessly cruel.
That's true.
Venna, it is your turn, and you just took an arrow. What do you do?
I ripped it out.
You rip it out and put it in your bow?
Oh, yes. Can I take a 5-foot step back and shoot?
Sure,
Can I
yeah.
do that? I take a 5-foot step back, take the arrow that went into my body, string
Ow.
it, and shoot it. 16 plus 8. Does that hurt you, darling?
And you're shooting at the one that tried to hit you with the short sword on the path? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Perfect.
Roll me some damage.
Give me the damage. Ouch.
5.
We're really gonna have to pull it together now. I've done my part. I've eaten one of these burly women. I need the rest of you to step up a bit.
Elite Trooper 348 says, what are they streaming?
We're streaming a Kickstarter for Limitless Adventures called The Blood Queen's Defiance, and you can find it on tinyurl.com/dat, D-A-T, Blood Queen. Go over there, pledge. They've reached their goal, but they're trying to reach their stretch goals.
Trying to reach more goals.
But if you want to get this game, it's pretty cool.
We're like the U.S. Women's soccer team. Game 1.
What?
Trying to get more goals.
I wouldn't compare what we're doing to world champion soccer
No.
players, but
I would.
But you know what?
And that, I would.
Cool.
Well, we're special.
On that,
Whose turn is it now?
It's
Pog, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You
Well, that's
just
wonderful.
Eat
swallowed one of these
another
women.
person.
Well, I can only eat one person at a time, but
Well.
this particular person is going to take 2d4 points of acid
Dissolve
damage.
them.
Ooh,
And that is, it's only 2 points of damage.
Jeez.
she's
Why can't you do
still
better?
Kicking.
We're trying.
And then I can bite this woman, this other woman. I can't swallow.
It's getting a little
All
bit
right.
warm in here.
Have a
Bite her.
bite.
That's not going to do it. That's only going to be a total of 11.
No, not gonna do it. It is Tegan's turn. Tegan is
Put in my
going to
hair.
mark that she used a key point last turn.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to use her martial arts this time for 2 punches.
Nice.
And she's going to do a cool move. Oh, she's so glad she's small because everything's missing her right now. So she's going to punch and then spin and punch the other one.
Oh.
What?
2 separate targets?
That's like a roundhouse
I
kick.
love it.
I mean, a jumping.
Good choice. That first one's going to be a hit with 15.
That's 15 on the die, so that's going to be a 21. Yeah, totally going to
Love
hit.
it.
And then with an 18, I'm going to hit the second one.
Ah! Bah, bah!
Look, there's a lot of people out here, and I'm doing my best, you guys.
No, that's great.
I
So-
believe in you.
I'm in for life says, I like being small, and the burly women glare at Tegan.
The first hit is going to do 6 points of damage,
Nice.
and that woman falls.
Oh!
Yay!
You knocked
This-
down a burly woman?
I knocked a burly woman down, and the second one will also take 6 points of damage.
Oh!
Nice.
Burly women get knocked down.
Itty bitty happy monk. All right.
Watch she like ends up killing all of them for us.
That'd be fine.
Well, he's almost
I mean,
there.
you two. Yeah, this team is good.
All right, it is Udalati's turn. Udalati, you were missed by an arrow
Yeah.
because you blew this noxious gas at somebody. What you gonna do now?
Fart gas.
This is what all wizards do. An Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that's a 17.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do, pig.
Yeah. And you're gonna take 10 points of force
Nice.
damage.
Who is taking this?
That one that's off the map.
Am I off map? 10 points?
Yep.
Well, guys, Tegan's not the only one with a kill now.
I'm
All right.
I'm sorry, burly woman. Number 5.
That was number 2.
Number 2, burly woman.
I had number 4.
I calculate people on a map. I count them out.
All right, this burly woman up in the difficult terrain is going to take a shot at Udalati, seeing that he's the one that took down her buddy. That's only going to be an 11.
No.
Not going to do it. Tegan will take a slash from a short sword. Not going to do it with a 9.
How does it feel attacking your own character?
A little weird, but I kind of like it because either way, I feel like I win and I lose, but it's fun.
But I win and I lose and it's fun.
Okay.
And this one will step up to Venna again. Only a 10, not gonna hit. They see their comrades fall, and they've lost a little hope at this point, and they don't seem to be doing too well. Venna, it is your turn.
So I don't have to take a 5-foot step back. I was told. So I'm going to string another bow. Another arrow, and
I was like, well, that's
shoot.
impressive.
She's got
Just
2
string the bow.
bows.
Hold on.
No!
That
We
now
lost
you
a
make
die.
a roll with disadvantage.
We
Because
lost
if
a
you
die.
miss the box, you should roll with
Table.
disadvantage.
Also, this arrow didn't come from out of your body.
Right.
So.
Why did you put this twice?
I'm not allowed to curse. 18?
18.
Do I have to roll twice?
18 on the die.
That I'll let you have it. You
You
hit.
rolled 3 times already. Why would you have to roll any more?
It's okay, I got really bad damage anyway. 2 plus 4 is 6 points of damage.
Ooh. And as you see this arrow pierce this burly woman, you realize she's not doing too well either.
Good.
Only one looks to be at full health unscathed. So, it is Pog's turn.
Pog's
Pog.
turn. Well, Creighton 32 is asking if is Blood Queen's Defiance meant to be played like a board game and completed in a few hours, or like D&D to be played over several sessions. So the way I understand is we have a little prequel story that was sent to us. This one, I think, we will complete this one in a standard D&D session type length setting. But the Kickstarter is going to include a multitude of cards and scenarios that you can play. The beauty of this is that you're going to basically get a deck of cards that has a whole bunch of different individual scenarios on it, and depending on which cards you play, that determines your adventure for the night.
Right.
So you can actually, every time you sit down to play, you play different cards, you switch it up to make it a new scenario each night. And I know that their book has like a storyline that progresses, so it is almost like a campaign that you can play. It's like a campaign that you can play in a variety of ways to make different story choices and different outcomes.
What I get is that it's like a long-term campaign. It's also similar in that parts of it can be modularized into certain sessions,
Yeah.
and then those modules can be played with different scenarios on the in-between, because you're picking the things that you like to do. So
Yes.
Jamie picked combat because she likes to do combat, and we'll see what the rest of us chose. But you get these options to pick, and it changes up the entire story all along. So you could play the same module over and over and over again.
And it's always
So-
going to be different, yeah.
Exactly.
Cadence 101 says, gotta take off. Continue having fun. Go take and go. Small people rock.
Yeah!
Hi, Cadence.
Go take and go! You can do anything good!
Acceptable Butt says ponytail equals Venna means business.
Mhm.
It's also
Yes.
very hot in here.
It is very hot.
So.
All right, Pog.
It is my
What you
turn.
gonna do?
As a frog, First, I will deal 2d4 points of acid damage.
Oh, bug on me.
That's
Sorry.
a little bit better. I do 4 points of acid damage.
Nice.
She's still
That's
kicking.
fine.
Not.
I'm-
This is
I'm
in
fine.
your mouth still? The one they were swallowing?
You swallowed
This
it.
Is she
Yeah,
trying to
she's
get
gone.
out?
She. No.
I'm just gonna.
She's just hanging out.
I've
She's
got
just like
questions
she's
after
resigned.
this.
She's resigned to her death.
She has become very weak.
Why are you hopping over to me?
Because I wanna
Are you
bite
gonna help
that
me?
woman.
Oh, okay. So you.
I'll bite that other
I want
woman.
to bite that burly woman.
I don't remember that early woman.
Now I'm going to make an attack. No, that's pretty poor roll, so I did not.
However,
Oof.
you are in a
she's
flanking.
got a bow in her hands. She can't really
Yeah.
provide flanking.
All right, that's
Melee
fair.
weapon.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
But he gets advantage.
Huh?
If he's a rogue.
Yes, that's
That's
not
true.
not for druids.
All right.
You can use your 8 function,
Okay.
but that's your turn.
Mm.
It is Tegan's turn. Tegan is feeling real strong right now. She's gonna take 2 punches using her martial abilities against the burly woman still next to her.
Get that burly woman.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it with an 18.
Yes.
And a 13 will not do it.
All right, one punch burly woman.
1 punch burly woman!
Yes.
points
Nice,
of
max
damage.
damage. Love it.
Good.
Is she down?
Let's see.
Get that burly woman.
She is not down
Ugh.
yet. It is Udalati's turn. Udalati,
Wizard.
what you doing?
Eldritch.
You just say wizard.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
that'll
17
do.
on the die.
That'll do.
Oh.
Ooh.
12 points of
Nice.
damage.
The one up in the rocks with you?
Yep,
At how many points?
12.
Ooh, none of them are looking good at this point, you guys. Yes!
Yeah, you got him.
It is the burly woman's turn. The one up in the rocks with Udalati is going to take a shot back at you. 17.
Yep.
Woo! See,
I
get to
said
root-
wizard though.
I get to root for everybody. I love this. You take 4 points of damage with Udalati as an
Ouch.
arrow hits you
Don't like
and grazes
that.
your arm.
Don't do that anymore.
No promises. One is going to take a swing at Tegan. That's going to hit with a 17. Let me double check my damage. I'm going to take 3 points damage.
You're hurting yourself.
I am hurting myself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Limitless Adventures has cheered. Thank you so much.
Hooray.
And Limitless Adventures, Andy says, thank you for braving the heat to bring us a great
Oh,
game.
no, it's fine.
Aw.
But yes.
And
We're
I
having
have-
fun.
One last burly woman, to decide. She's a little confused. She's in between Venna and a giant frog. And I think she's more scared of the giant frog at this point. She's going to turn around and take a swipe at you
She's
Do
gonna
not
stab her
be
friend.
Afraid.
with a 19.
She stabs
Yeah.
through and kills her friend in the
That
stomach.
certainly hurt
Hey.
a lot. I wish you had rolled a different
Pog?
number.
You're going to take 7 points of damage.
Ouch!
Hey.
Jeez.
I'm in for life says Jamie cheering for herself and herself. She wins.
I win! It is Venna's turn. Go ahead.
Crossbearer 18 was saying, does the game end when you get to the last card? Yes. The last card
Yeah.
is the end card that's labeled in the red.
But maybe we'll see when we get there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, again, shoot in front of me.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
that was.
I should never be a
unfortunate.
ranger.
was
4
Banal!
4 plus 8?
No, Venna Ponytail means business. Obviously, as this burly woman turned to attack Pog, you get whipped in the face with her ponytail.
Excuse me?
Oh,
She
ponytail
just hair
battle!
slapped you.
Oh!
Excuse
And
me.
it caused you to miss as the hair hits you across the eyes. Pog, it's your turn.
Alright,
Hair whip is
I'll
a
try to
thing.
back one more time. Oh, wait, first I gotta see if I killed this stupid woman.
Yeah, let's see if you kill her.
4 more points of acid.
Yeah, kill her.
Alright.
Do you
Yay!
burp her up or poop
You
her out?
did it, Jim!
What do you do?
Don't worry
She
about it.
just
I'm a
dissolves.
frog.
She just does. I'll ask.
He
you
just
after.
spits out. He spits out a skeleton right now.
Like a fully formed skeleton, yeah.
That It's on a pole too, so it immediately goes into doctor's
Gee,
offices.
I'm not hitting anything else, so that's
No
fine. That was my one good action for this combat.
All right. Tegan.
Well, no,
Oh.
wait, hold on. I do have to do one other thing because I have been brutally assaulted by these needlessly cruel burly women. So I'm going
Yes.
to use my bonus action, which includes my ability to sacrifice a spell slot and gain 1d8 points of health back. So I'm going to
Ooh.
get rid of
Ooh, that's
one of my
nice.
spells for the day,
Wow.
and I'm going to heal up a little bit.
Yeah, you took a big hit.
Oh, there we go. I feel
That's a
little
nice
bit
amount of
better.
health.
Yeah. All right, now I'm done.
Folks, we hope you are enjoying the Blood Queen's Defiance right now. Make sure to
Prequel.
make. I mean, it's a prequel. I
Prequel.
mean,
We're
you
not
don't-
spoiling anything.
You
don't
don't get.
worry.
You don't get to play this. All right. You don't get to.
But you get to play it with us by watching
And
us play it.
Yeah, but then you get to play the real thing.
If
So-
you pledge on their Kickstarter at tinyurl.com/datbloodqueen. Go there and do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh.
What'd you
good.
get?
Oh.
On
You
yourself?
guys.
Wait, on who? What?
What happened?
Wait, what?
What?
What's happening? Tell us
Tegan,
about it.
I don't know if you can tell yet, but Tegan is definitely based off of little Jessica from Jessica's Daily Affirmations.
No idea what that means.
You gotta watch,
You gotta watch
YouTube.
it.
It's perfect.
Sorry.
And she just lands these 2 punches straight into the solar plexus of this burly woman. With a 19 on the die, and then a 20.
Oh!
That's awesome.
Do it.
So let's deal some damage, huh?
Yeah.
You have to describe what happens with your fists.
I like my
going in.
mom. I like my home. I like my school. I can do anything
7
good.
points. Well, it doesn't even matter that I got the 20 because I kill her in 1 punch.
So you just
Nice.
and then you
as
just
I break off her xiphoid process.
She breaks
And then-
the sound barrier. The sound barrier.
And the woman goes flying back.
and you just punch her
Die.
again for no reason.
It's what sends her flying back.
Right.
It's cooler. It looks
I like
cooler.
it. I like it.
Wow.
All right. It is Udalati's turn.
I guess I will. I'll do what wizards do this still. No.
What is it that wizards do?
What
They
do
whiz everywhere.
wizards
They whiz
do?
everywhere.
What was Udalati trying to do?
Shoot an eldritch blast at the thing that the burly woman that he's
Uh-huh.
already hit.
Uh-huh.
But look, Limitless Adventures has cheered again for Tegan.
Yay! Tegan!
Hey, Tegan.
Good for you. Let's just
Tegan.
avoid this. I can move on.
Well,
Do
she
you
avoided
want
it.
to tell me what happens, or do you want
No,
me to tell you?
It's fine.
I think you should because you're the GM right now.
Here's the deal. Yeah, I think you should.
All right. Well, you finally have realized that one of your party members has turned into a giant frog.
Finally?
So you get a little distracted.
Pog's a frog.
Pog is a frog.
I want to play Pogs with Pog
Pog,
the frog.
odds or evens?
Drink some grog.
On the bog.
On the Pog.
You get so distracted, and as you turn, release your blast late. And you are so lucky that it flies straight over Pog's head.
I'm sorry, Pog, for my late blast.
All right, then.
It is the burly women's turn. One is taking a shot at Udalati with a 16.
Love it.
Do you love it, or is
Yeah,
it
it hit
bad
me.
for you?
It hit
Oh,
me.
okay. And I'll roll damage on that first. 9 points of damage, Udalati.
Gross.
And then, yeah, the other one's going to turn back around to Venna and take another swipe with her short sword with a 16.
That's
Stop-
exactly mine.
Stop rolling so well with the bad guys.
I have taken care of 2 of the 6 of these. Tegan is doing fine rolling, thank you.
Okay,
Oh,
what do
yeah.
you do?
What do I do? My burly woman does 3 points of damage to you.
Okay, that's
Venna.
not, okay.
It is Venna's turn.
Okay, Venna did not like that very much.
And you just got hair whipped by this woman
And yes, never has
She
been hair
whips
whipped in her
you.
life.
and flips around and slashes you with her sword.
So now she's really angry and she just death stares her. Tron wants to rip off that ponytail of hers. and gets a 2 on the die. Damn it! 2 plus 8 is 10.
That's not gonna do much.
No wonder it's getting hot. I'm getting angry.
Pog,
That's
what
great.
do you do?
I gotta keep trying to bite. That's all I know how to do. That's
Biter.
all Frog knows how to do. Okay, 21.
That'll do.
21 to hit.
That'll do, Frog.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage,
Nice.
and she is
5.
restrained.
Nice.
Well, it doesn't matter that she's restrained because she is dead.
That's
Ah,
even better than restrained.
Nice.
That's a better condition.
The only one still standing has a short bow out, long bow out, excuse me, and she is up in the rocks with Udalati. It is Tegan's turn. I don't know if Tegan can make it. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
10, 15, no, 5, 10, 20.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take a punch.
Yeah.
21's gonna do it, yeah.
Yeah.
And let me roll some damage. That'll only be 5 points of damage,
But it knocks her down.
Are you kidding me?
but I kill her.
You killed Thieving.
But here's the thing, you all saw my
Vulture.
rolls.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
not like-
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
vultured me.
I did not vulture you.
Vultured my
So
kill.
as a
But-
loss. Oh, sorry. Go on.
All of the combatants, well, all of the enemy combatants are now dead.
Yay!
That's just wonderful. I'm very excited. about that.
I clean my bow and I put my other arrow in my quiver and I go, yes, glad you liked my demonstration of how well a ranger can be.
I thought you did great.
Thanks. I tried.
I got hit real bad. And I drank a potion.
I don't think I have any potions.
It didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Nope. Nope, it did not.
Oh, man. We
Good,
are,
good berry's only 1 point of health.
What
Good
do
berry
you got?
spell. Good berry.
You've got Goodberry as a
Good
spell.
berry.
First level
Berries.
spell.
Tell you all about Goodberry.
Okay, thanks.
While he's doing that, let's talk about the Kickstarter. All right, because it's happening right now, and you're watching it, and you could be playing the Blood Queen's Defiance coming up soon. It's $20 to start to get started on it, and that gets you so much, literally. So go ahead, use the URL tinyurl.com DAT Blood Queen. Let's get over that Kickstarter. Let's start bumping up these stretch goals. I want it. It'd be so cool if we hit another stretch goal tonight. So let's start shooting for the stars.
We're not too
Let's,
far away from that stretch goal.
let's go. Let's push for it and get over there. Show some love to Limitless Adventures. It's a great deal and a great game. So get on there over there and check it out.
I guess I'll be okay with
So should we-
for now.
Up to 10 berries will appear in your hand. A creature can use its action to eat 1 berry. Each berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Ah.
So you can make up to 10 berries.
But that's like 1 spell slot each, right?
No, with 1 spell. You
1
cast it
spell
once, you make
creates
10 berries.
10 berries.
And you can
Okay.
eat each berry for 1.
Thank you for looking
1
it
hit
up.
point.
I will create some berries for me because I need some.
Sarah BC1 says Ben's sounding like a QVC host. Also looking like one.
Is there anything else we'd like to do? Here?
I don't think so. I
Nice.
think we have defeated the burly.
Do they have
women.
any? Do the burly women have anything on them like pushes for you?
All they have on them
Oh yeah.
is their weapons, armor, and a week's rations each.
Their weapons are made of wheat. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't need any of that. No.
All right.
Frogman302 says, "Can this be played solo?" We did mention this beforehand. I mean, you could if you wanted to. It would be.
It's recommended
2
2
to 6 players, but the game is basically made for 5 players. It works great with 5 players.
It's a traditional role playing game, so you would want to have a party.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could have fun just sitting around playing a game
Yeah.
as
This
well.
is
so.
The way it's structured, I don't see a reason why you couldn't play it by yourself.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
But,
But this is also great if, like, let's say you have, your certain amount of people in your group playing, and like maybe someone can't make it that night, but you're all dying to play it. You can always just pull out a new
Yes.
adventure out of nowhere.
That's a
Yeah.
great
so I
call.
think that's what this is meant to be as well. I find that really interesting and actually quite smart.
Especially if your GM's sick or busy.
Right. That's what
You can all take a little weight off them. Let them get rest.
So
We
we
leave.
managed to complete 2 cards,
2.
and we're only mostly dead. So
doing
I'm
great.
very confident about the rest of these cards and how they're going to go.
Doing great. So,
Uh,
actually, my card is the next card.
You
Wait,
laid down
does
the next card.
does anyone need healing? Do we
I'm
need
doing
to heal
okay.
I think we're okay.
I
I mean,
think we're
did you eat all
fine.
10 of your berries?
I ate 6, so I'm good.
Are you at full health? Do you feel great?
Yes.
Can I have some berries? I would be hungry. It can satiate my hunger that lurks
I
deep
can-
inside the darkness of my soul.
I can give you 4 berries.
I
like
will
4.
eat 4 berries.
All right, they taste like blast from past blueberries.
It tastes like blast from the blast. That's
Well,
great.
Something. That is
Does that help
So-
a little bit? A little bit.
I'm gonna pull up my card.
Ew, it's your turn.
Yes. So we
So
will.
then we move on to the next
What
card.
are we doing?
We
Oh yes, what
are
kind is it?
doing a wild card.
Whoa!
Wild
What's
card.
a wild,
It's a wild
card? Yes, no, maybe so.
Are we not doing a wild card?
That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Ben,
Sorry, I put it in the wrong
You put it in
place.
that spot.
Ben can't even put his card down right.
Yay!
No!
This.
Now what are we doing?
So we're walking along, right?
Okay.
We're walking.
We're going through foresty. It's so wild out here for this wild card.
You're
Suddenly,
really gonna stop with all these puns. They're just most of them are shameful. Shameful.
when suddenly the path has become overgrown and broad-leafed vines strangle trees and throttle smaller plants.
Oh.
You can't be certain, but you think maybe the vines are moving.
Oh.
So basically in front of us in this path is just this thorny bramble.
I'm not a fan of the thorns. I could try to talk to them.
Oh yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I don't. Is there no way around these thorns and bramble?
No. It's just super thorny.
Can I ask what
it's
a
real
bramble
bad.
is?
It's like a thorny bush clump-ish.
Okay.
It's just there, and you gotta go through it.
Gotta go through
You
it.
have to go through it.
Sarah BC1 says, "Oh Lord, it's Ben's turn again."
It's Ben's turn.
Oh man.
I mean, if you can talk to it, go right ahead.
That is actually not an ability that I
Oh.
have. I
Oh, I
cannot
thought
you
actually
said
you
speak with
could
plants
talk
at
to
this
them.
time.
Ness Castlevania says, "Every time he says wizard, I think of the internet wizard guy from Aqua Teen Hunger."
All right. Well, I guess we'll just hack our way through the brambles.
The bramble. Do you want to lay out tiles?
Do we have to fight the brambles?
You don't know that, but I'd love to see.
You just want some tiles out in case we have to fight the
Tiles
brambles?
out for
Can
some
I take
brambling.
a good look at, like,
I
is there
would-
rustling within
I'll
the
tell you.
brambles? Or does
Yeah.
it look
Okay.
like...
Go ahead. Roll a perception
Wait,
check.
are we in?
I'll tell you
forest?
that Udalati, he sits back and waits before going through the bramble.
I'll tell you what, I don't like the way Udalati. I push
I don't
Udalati
like
into
him.
the brambles.
No, Udalati will go with you through
That's
the
an
brambles.
18.
18.
Brambles.
Oh, yeah. Brambles.
Also brambles.
Is this technically forest?
You definitely see. Yeah, it's like difficult terrain, foresty.
So my thing says I'm a natural explorer, so difficult terrain doesn't slow your group speed.
Oh.
And your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Okay, so. So
I
we're
guess
walking
we
through.
win, is
Yeah.
what I heard.
We just walked right on through.
So you're
No,
walking
I mean
through.
we could
You're walking
play
through.
the game.
And
We could play the game.
we're walking through
Sorry.
when all of a sudden you're walking at normal speed. When all of the sudden, Diana, you just
Who's
feel
Diana?
Vera.
That's
Ve-
also
Ve-
not
Venna.
her
Who's
name.
Vera? Venna.
Venna. When
Shameful.
Venna, all of a sudden, you feel a tight coil around your foot,
Oh.
and it just strikes at you.
What?
Okay. Wait 1 second. But a 10
What?
doesn't hit, so you're able to pick your foot up out, and you watch as this thorny vine starts just slithering its way around you, and now you can clearly see the movement. We are in the middle of the bramble, and there are vines
Oh.
all around.
I don't like
Let's
that.
everybody roll initiative.
Here, you have some tokens if you want to put some
Okay, perfect.
brambles down.
Oh, goodness.
Would you like this?
Yeah, I will. Actually, I don't need that. I'll take this. Okay.
I have rolled the same initiative.
Venna.
17. Much better than last time.
All right.
You got my name right.
There
Good
you
job.
go. I got it. Pog.
16.
All right, Jamie, what do you got?
You guess, because it's perfect.
Natural 20.
No, 15, 17, 16, 15.
All right.
I was right in line.
Well, I'm sorry.
This guy's mine's not here.
All right. All right, and I gotta figure out where these things are going. Ooh, okay. All right. All right. What's
If
your
you-
initiative?
sorry.
What's your bonus?
+4.
I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. So, Ben, it's your turn. What do you do? You see this thing?
Oh.
You notice that one is right next to you.
Can I make a survival check to see what's the best plan of killing these things?
Sure.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I love it.
17 plus 5.
Well, you think just hitting them real hard.
With the sword. Shut
Yeah.
up. I know where you're going. I'm just trying to figure out if my bow is gonna be useless.
You have a couple of options. It doesn't seem like anything. It seems
Like
like
magical enough.
getting hit by them would be
Okay.
okay. I will give you what it actually says. They are resistant to piercing damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Fine.
But you also
So-
know with your survival check that if you want to leave, you can just leave.
I'm not leaving. Oh, you mean you like walk out of the vines?
Yeah, like like if you can get past this area, you could just leave.
But isn't it everywhere? Is this a joke or is this? I mean,
He's
it's
just
everywhere.
saying you can run away from the combat if you want to be like a scared tiny baby who
Oh.
can't like handle a couple
Oh.
of planes.
All right, boys, I take out mine.
Where's that?
Fine.
Hold on, where's the?
It's right there.
Give it to her.
Here,
What are you
chuck it at
doing?
Jim.
Don't
Throw it at him.
things at me.
Throw it at him. Ah!
That's a good block. GM blocker.
You're gonna attack the vine or what?
Yes, I'm
Come
going
on.
to with my short
I
sword.
want to keep this
Okay.
just in case I need to throw it at you.
Doesn't
Just
count.
roll it in the.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay, 15 plus 6.
Yeah,
my short sword.
that's a hit.
1d6 plus 4. Fine. 2 plus 4, 6.
6 points of damage.
Ha!
Nice. I like the sound effect.
All right.
Limitless Adventures Andy is reminding us wild cards can be anything.
Oh, thank you
Absolutely
for
anything.
pointing that out.
Sarah BC1 says, do minis come with the game or need to be provided on your own?
Mm.
They will need to be provided on your own.
Yeah, these
These
the
are-
map tiles and the these are actually
Those are
tokens
munchkins.
from another game.
Yes.
The cards and the book are coming in with your pledge, and any of course any, it depends on what level you pledge at is going to determine what package is shipped to you. But these things belong to us.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot for a guy who said he didn't want to do anything.
You are.
Just
Oh.
answering questions. That's all. Just answering questions.
That's why I like
Sarah
you, Jim
BC
Jam.
1 says, I love Rangers.
Oh.
Oh,
Scott
I'm
Danusa-
trying. I'm not doing very
Scott
good.
Danusa says, Ben, stop that voice. Use the pixie voice.
Hi, I'm Pixie.
Please don't. Please
It's a
don't.
fun voice.
All right. So, up first, we have, Bennett just went Pog.
Hog.
You
Sure.
want- if you want to roll a perception check, I allow it as well.
Oh, you'll allow me to roll a perception
I'll
check.
allow it.
Allow.
Allow
Guys,
it.
speaking of Scott Danuso, it's his birthday!
Happy birthday, Scott!
Thank you for joining us on your birthday.
I've got an 18.
Yeah, you very
Or sorry,
clearly
19.
see 2 more floating
Two
around
more.
here.
Loading.
Well, I mean,
I don't know
Fan of
where
it.
your D20 just went.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
It's lost forever.
I found it.
Oh.
Dark Knight says Jamie is ruthless, and I love it.
Alright, so I got these 2 scimitars.
What?
And I mean
Where'd
that's what it
those come
says. That's
from?
just what I got.
Wow.
Jim Jam just rolling around as a frog with 2 scimitars. I
I'm not
get,
more.
I get it.
I'm not a frog anymore.
Don't
gonna step over
Wow.
there. I'm gonna take an attack action.
That's me.
That's you?
That's me.
right.
But if you want to switch me and
No,
you
I'll
on the
just
map,
go
you
over
can.
here. I'll go right there. I'll use an
Alright.
attack action. Slice this thing with my scimitar. Ooh, 20 on the die.
Wow.
Excited about that. I'm
Nice.
excited about that. That's gonna be 1d6 plus 3 slashing damage. That is
Oh!
maximum damage.
Wow.
That is 9 points.
9 points?
9 points of slashing damage. Well, I believe it is double on a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be 18 points of damage.
Wow.
And then if it's still alive,
It is
I
still
can-
alive.
I can make a bonus. Since I have the 2 weapon fighting, I can take my bonus action to make another attack.
All right, go for it.
So that'll be
Did you guys-
a total of 15.
That's a hit as well.
All right. That is 3 more points of damage.
Did you hear that soft pat on his own back? If it's still alive, after my critical hit and maximum damage.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I mean,
guess
I
what?
did
It's still
very
was.
well.
You
It
did.
was a
And I'm
very
very
good
proud
turn.
of you,
It
Pog.
was a very good turn.
That was
Um,
an excellent turn.
all right. Now, Tegan.
Taken. Ha! Okay. So the closest one to me, it looks like, is right over here. I'm
Yep.
gonna step up.
Were y'all watching what I did? Try to
Slash.
hit him, but really hard.
I like it. I like it.
Well, Tegan's not good at slashy, so she's gonna try to stompy and break these vines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm
Good
gonna
choice.
stomp twice.
Mm.
That's probably not gonna do it with a 10. That's really not gonna do it with a natural 1.
No, so you stomp and you stomp, but nothing happens. Now it is the vine's turn. And Jim Jam, since Pog just came up and started crushing this thing, it's going to attack you. Yep, that's going to be a 17.
Yeah, 17.
All right, so you take 2 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Oh.
What are they gonna
okay.
do?
That's never good.
Right. Oh no, that's bad. That's 5. So,
3, 5,
What?
like, this is nonsense.
3.
No,
And you
no.
take 11 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
And this one's
Good.
15 on the die.
Against.
It's you. 'Cause you use your tiny little hobbit feet.
I'm not a hobbit, I'm a halfling. 15 on the die, what's the total?
18.
Yeah, that hits. That's fine.
4 points. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
4 points?
Goodness.
Yep.
Alright, con save. Do not start
Go
rolling
ahead.
damage before I roll my save. That is a 15.
Okay, you pass.
Yes.
Thank you.
Take 3 points.
That's
Of poison
significantly less
damage.
poison damage than I had to take.
That is true.
All right. And now it's Udalai's turn. Wizard. I pull up my wizard book and I go, don't worry, this is my wizard book. And then I fire out of my fingertips. Ooh, I don't
How
know.
good did you fire it?
15, which is going to hit. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I was a little bit surprised.
Yes.
Oh
Woo!
yeah, and
Good
I'm
job.
firing at that one that Jim already crushed.
Good
To
job.
do it does seem to be in a lot of pain from fire,
Ooh.
and it's dead.
Wow.
So I see how it was like. Now that I know I hit, let me just snipe the one. I'll now declare. Oh yeah, the one that was hurt. The one that, I'll look a kill for me.
He's still all upset because I sniped the other one from him.
All right, and we continue on. Diana, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Who's Diana?
Okay. It's
Venna.
Thank you.
Venna.
I'm going to move into a
It's
flanking
really fun to say her
position.
name that way.
We don't get
It
flanking.
doesn't give you anything, but
Oh, we don't
it's
do
a good spot to be
flanking?
in.
No, but it's good. It's
You can
perfect.
just you can just
I'll
still, you can
pretend
still
flanking
slash
works
it.
in my word. Okay, so I'm going to try and slash it.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh.
So
5
close.
plus 6 is 5 plus 6 is 11.
That's not a hit.
Where's my Alex dice?
So sorry.
All right.
Fire.
And we move on. Pog, it is your turn. You're poisoned, so you got like disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is that a new disease?
Yeah. You've got that disadvantage, yo.
I had such a good turn though.
I know. It could be a good turn again.
That hurt really bad too.
You can do it!
Maybe I can.
You're doing better than I am.
I'm not getting up there. So I'll just go right here, and I will cast Produce Flame.
Oh.
Nice.
Hurl a bolt of flame at mine enemy.
I love it.
With disadvantage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neither of those are gonna hit.
All right. So a miss. Now we move on. Tegan, it's your turn. You just saw one vine just get lit to pieces. So now what do you do?
I go, great job, guys! If somebody could fireball stuff this one. And I'm gonna stomp again.
Okay.
Because I have no flame currently.
Stomping twice.
That will be an 18.
Yep, hit.
And a 15.
And a hit as well.
Woo!
Roll.
All right.
Roll your damage.
This is bludgeoning damage. That is 5 points.
Okay.
And 7 points.
All right.
I got awesome little stompy feet.
All right. Well, I will say that these vines, one of them hasn't been touched. The other one's dead. The other one is real hurting over there. Limitless
wait.
Adventures Andy has cheered again for Venna. You need to roll
Aw,
disadvantage
thank you.
because you're poisoned.
Was my con save only for half damage?
Oh, no, you saved, so we're
okay.
good. All right. You did take damage from it, but you were poisoned. Or you...
Nah.
Whatever. All right, we got it.
It's just Jim that's...
Yeah, it's just Jim Jam that's in a rough place.
Sarah BC1 is telling you to never waste a spell on disadvantage, Jim.
It's a cantrip.
Well, do
It's
it
a
again.
cantrip, Sarah BC1.
You're a
I can
cantrip.
do it as many times as I want.
Well, so it's just gonna slither on up to you and attack you. It's gonna miss 8, and that one. So who does it? It already hit you, so it's gonna go after Venna. Yeah, 17.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh.
So now I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Where is my
Take
constitution?
5 points of piercing damage to start with.
Wow. 5 points.
Oh.
Lord.
Stop it! I'm not ready yet! Just kidding. 25. Oh, I broke my neck. Okay.
Okay.
I think I just add my +1, yeah?
Yep.
13.
13 is a
No.
save.
It is?
Oh.
Which is good. You are going to take 7 points of damage
Oh, wait, I didn't
anyway.
I was at 4.
So a total
Jeez.
of 12. But you are not poisoned.
Fine.
The
All
real
right.
gobshite is saying, I like Puck. He's the bestest. Also, I like the Hobbit one. Hashtag team right side of the couch.
But it's Udalati's turn. He's going to step up and just, once again, hold on to the book. Wizards may fire and attack. With a 17 again is going to
Fair.
hit. Dealing 3 points. I actually think I get more than this, but we can go on. Venna, it is your turn.
I'm going to try and whack this thing with my sword. I might just leave the party. 12 points of damage. 12. That's not enough.
12. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
going to
it's
hit.
not going to hit. It's
Hey,
insufficient.
you want to take my spot on the couch? Because obviously that's very good.
Hey, we're moving up. We're moving up in the Kickstarter total. So
Hey.
just make sure you go over there. tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen.
Yes.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
We're good. We're doing
I
it.
know.
All right. All right. Pog.
I'll just keep hurling flame all around because I can do it
Yeah.
whenever I want, Sarah BC1. So I'll just keep hurling flame. I'll target the one that everybody's ganged up on. Yeah, that's no good. Don't worry about it.
Wait. Tell me
Do I
what
just
it
have
was.
disadvantage? No, it's a 3. So.
Oh yeah, that's
3
not gonna happen.
It's 8 total.
Acceptable Butt wants to know, you guys use that healing potion yet?
Yeah,
Not
we
yet.
still got
I
it.
had one in my inventory that I used,
I have
but
none
not
in my inventory. Good berries.
not that one. Okay, still got 2 on the field.
it is Tegan's turn.
Well, smashy, stompy work.
Smashy,
I'm gonna
stompy,
try
stompy.
to. In my head, I'm gonna use 2 unarmed strikes, but I'm gonna take it and try to like pull and rip
Okay.
with my 2 unarmed strikes.
Love this.
Ooh.
Why don't you roll 1 roll, and I'll give you advantage on it.
Because then she wouldn't. Because 2 attacks is technically better because she hit on both. She would deal damage twice.
But it could
You're
be
not the
one.
GM.
Yeah.
There's no TM
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all of us.
here.
All right. I was just trying to do something cool.
No, it's like,
Well.
Yeah.
okay.
21
That's
and
a
6.
hit. That's a hit.
The first
So
one
you
was
just
a 1.
whiff real hard trying to grab it, but the other one you just grab and rip and roll your damage.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
So nice bonus
You've
damage.
almost
Yeah.
ripped this thing in half. Squiddish says, "What is a DM-less adventure?" What
It's
we're doing
this,
right
it's
now.
what we're
Blood
playing right
Queen's
now.
Defiance.
This is from Limitless Adventures. They have made a way that nobody has to truly DM the game. You can all sit down and all be players.
Everyone's a player.
And a GM, pretty much.
It's like
Kind
the spreading of duties.
take-
no
yes,
one person
you take
has to-
turns.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it's fun. And it's a new adventure every time.
Speaking of new adventure, I'm about to kill both of you guys. The vines swoop in. You keep stomping at it, so it rolls a natural. It's so close to death that it tries to take its vine and slap you with it, but it just
And I just slap it right back. No.
slap it.
I don't want to high five you. I
Okay.
want to slap it.
This one you have not touched though, Jim Jam, and
So it lets me go.
Oodalati has hit it, and so it just makes its way over here and tries to attack Oodalati. But is going to miss.
Alright,
And Oodalati doesn't like that it's right next to him, so he's gonna back up and then fire with his finger again. 9. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit. All right.
Nice.
With a 15 is going to hit with more fiery, and a
Oh.
9 on the
Yeah.
damage roll.
Nice.
Go give you guys a little hit. It's pretty weak against fire.
It's kind of weird that like you had the book,
That
so
you
like
would
you knew,
know
like you
that.
just were like, oh, I'll use fire.
Oh, wait, that's a good point.
Oh, what?
It's kind of weird
Oh,
that
it's just
That's a good
it's
point.
in nature, and I would start a fire in nature.
yeah. Nature is pretty weak to fire over as a whole.
In general.
You did the
Nature
same
is
thing.
pretty-
You made a ball
It's
of
my
fire.
cantrip.
I have a cantrip too.
All right.
Firebolt.
How weak does it look?
It's not looking super weak, but it's looking pretty weak.
How long am I at disadvantage for all this stuff too? Does it say
Forever.
in your book? Just forever?
Just
That's just for
forever.
all time?
It's-
I have to roll at disadvantage?
Until you're dead.
Ah.
Okay. Benna, it's your turn,
Pommy just wants to run away in a hurry.
darlings. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's real rough when you watch over and you see your friend and it's sitting on a nice number spinning around like a top and then it just flops to the other one. Venom misses. Pog, it's your turn. Pog, it's your turn.
Where's the toilet? Where's the
I'll
dice
take
jail?
I'll take
We
a
have-
to produce
We have
flame.
nothing.
Okay.
Yes. The goblet of shame.
Well, I do have a nat 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
But I have disadvantage, I guess, for all of time.
Yep.
So
Oh
my
my
total is
gosh.
a 21
Super.
instead.
All right. Well, that hits.
And that's going to be 1d8 fire damage.
Yes.
Noise.
Max damage.
Max damage.
8 points of fire.
And you shudder and burn that thing to its death.
Nice.
Very
Congratulations.
Cool. Very cool.
And now there's only one vine floating around in here. Tegan, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 more hits at this thing.
All right. Stompy stomp.
Stompy stomp with a 16
Okay.
and with a 13.
Well, you grab it with both hands and you just tear, and you literally tear it in half like a piece of paper, and it is dead as well. The vines
I did it!
fall
The
and
vines
crumble.
are
did it!
dead.
We are able to.
I brush my shoulders off and go, you're welcome, darling. I did that.
We are able to walk outside of this bramble
we get to the other side.
I'm
And,
going to search around in there. I want to see.
oh well, yeah,
Yeah, is there anything?
you definitely look around, and you see at the base of a nearby tree, Pog, that there is the remains of a satyr.
Oh.
And his body, I mean, it's looking real badly composed.
He probably had disadvantage for the whole rest of his life.
Exactly. But there is a leather pouch on his belt, and it contains a potion of healing.
See, look at that. Look at
As we
that.
step out of there, we step all the way out, and this is when Udalati says, I could use a short rest. And as we take that short rest, we will also take our short rest for you. We have our mid-show break coming up. Let's also point out to, once again, on this little break, make sure you keep this tab open, but go ahead and pop on over to the Kickstarter. Check out what their stretch goals are. Check out what you can get for a mere $20. Gets you started right on this game. Has many playthroughs. And like has been pointed out, it is great to run if your GM is sick. If your player, one of your players isn't showing up one day and all of a sudden you don't have anything to run, you can pick this up and play it right now. It's so great for everything. We hope you're enjoying it. We're having a blast. And yeah, tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen. Go check it out. Stay right here. We'll be back after the break.
And so
Getting the whole
this
group
journey
together to
ends.
play regularly
But
can
yours
be
is
tough,
just beginning.
or your DM
Pledge your
might need a
support on
break from time to
Kickstarter
time.
take home your own
The
copy
Blood
of
Queen's
Limitless
Defiance
Adventures,
is a
The Blood
5e
Queen's
DM-less
Defiance.
mini-campaign from
And
Limitless
tune in
Adventures
every Friday
that
night at
allows
6
DMs to
p.m.
take a
Pacific
break and
to
cuts
watch
down on
dragons
burnout.
and things.
DM-less games also give players agency over their adventure, choosing the encounter types that they enjoy the most. First, a starting and ending encounter card are removed from the deck and placed on the table in the adventure path. Then, players are given 5 cards each, assuming 5 players. From 5 encounter categories: combat, skill challenge, puzzle, social, and wild card. After rolling a d20 to determine order, highest placing first, each player chooses 1 encounter from their hand they would like to play and places it face down in the adventure path. The player who rolled the lowest will run the first encounter, while the highest roller will run the final encounter. On their turn to DM, a player will flip their card, read the description aloud, and find the encounter in the adventure manual. They will lead the encounter for the group, but still control their character as normal. There are 3 adventures included with the Blood Queen's Defiance. Each adventure path offers multiple playthroughs and difficulty, with thousands of unique combinations of play.
Great and mighty Dark One, hear my summons. Bring plague and misery unto this wretched world, and be born again in the blood of this unworthy servant.
What are you guys doing in here?
Huh? Nothing.
I thought you said no one was at home.
Nobody's supposed to be home. When do you get out of here?
No. Why are you wearing dresses?
This is not
There's a pentagon on the wall.
That's a pentagram.
That's a pentagon.
It's a pentagram.
Gone.
Pentagram.
Gone. It's a pentagon that has to have a star to be a pentagram. Are you guys forming a cult?
We are summoning a god of pain and destruction to rain misery on my stupid stepdad for being a total boner.
Sick.
And Kyle Bates, because he ruined the next season of Game of Thrones for me when I specifically told him I hadn't read the books.
Douche.
So you're gonna be a human sacrifice?
Yes.
No.
What?
Whatever. I'm in.
You can't
No.
just be in. Like, there's a whole process.
Let me in your cult. I'm gonna tell Leonard about the time I caught you trying on my bras in my room.
What? No.
Wait, that's not how you do that, is it? Let me in your cult, or I'll tell Mom that you used her candles for a satanic ritual.
No. Go back to the part about him trying to
That didn't
bras.
happen.
In season 4 of Game of Thrones, Tyrion and
You can be in the cult.
What? No, she cannot be in the cult.
Definitely in the cult now. Thank you.
I'm gonna put up with this?
I do have a knife in my hand.
She does have a knife. It's a good point.
Okay, God. Everyone gather. You're gonna cut your hand and give an incantation to the dark void.
Oh, dark monster thing. Bring sadness. You know what? This is dumb. Can we get to the part with the human sacrifice?
There's no human sacrifice.
Dude.
What? How? You have to have like a fatted calf
Yes.
or a unicorn.
Why are you agreeing with her?
Or a virgin.
Absolutely.
We could use Leonard.
No, you can't use me. Guys, I'm totally not a virgin, all right?
not a virgin.
I've done the sex.
Describe it in detail.
There's two of
Step
us.
one.
Step one, man loves a woman. And then
I'll take that. And plus, this one was trying to browse in my room. Pretty sure still a virgin.
We could kill Alan.
And we can kill Alan.
Kill Alan!
No, we're not killing anybody. Cut your hand, put blood in the bowl. No more fun.
Wait. Did one of you already use this?
No.
Because I would bet money that one of you is a leper.
This is why I didn't want her to be in the cult.
I didn't want her in the cult.
I don't want you in the cult.
It's not your cult.
It is now.
You know what? Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. There is no cult. No cult.
Leonard? You're a nightmare.
I'm the hero. I just saved the entire world from your evil cult.
What? Okay, good.
My dad needs his bowl. No cult.
Be done. Leonard!
Excuse me.
You're a nightmare.
I'm a nightmare? I just saved the world from your evil cult. Get out of here. Get out of here.
My dad needs his bowl and his letter opener. I'm gonna get that back.
I'll get it to you. I'll see you later. Tuesday. You got white
Your
stuff.
friend sucks.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry about the
Are you
wax.
all right?
Fine.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, nothing. It's just someone took the last of the coffee and didn't make any more.
Well, it wasn't me. I don't even drink coffee.
No, I wasn't really blaming you.
Then what?
Well, I was just...
Oh, I get it.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were there.
But I'm always there, Matthew. I'm Jesus.
Okay.
Did you not get the memo? The part right here? Thou shalt not take my name in vain?
I actually did not get that.
Maybe we should revisit this part. About lies.
We don't really need to do that. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
I hope not. You don't hear me running around the office yelling, Matthew Johnson, every time I stub my toe or get a pube caught in my zipper.
What?
Matthew, I'm going to forgive you. It's kind of what I do. But watch yourself, okay?
God damn it.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, nothing?
Oh my
God damn it.
Stay back when you turn dead.
He had his freaking finger out of his...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I also like how you went right into Lens. You're like, Lens, wrong.
Yes.
Getting the whole group together to play regularly can be tough, or your DM might need a break from time to time. The Blood Queen's Defiance is a 5e DM-less mini-campaign from Limitless Adventures that allows DMs to take a break and cuts down on burnout. DM-less games also give players agency over their adventure, choosing the encounter types that they enjoy the most. First, a starting and ending encounter card are removed from the deck and placed on the table in the adventure path. Then, players are given 5 cards each, assuming 5 players. From 5 encounter categories: combat, skill challenge, puzzle, social, and wild card. After rolling a d20 to determine order, highest placing first, each player chooses 1 encounter from their hand they would like to play and places it face down in the adventure path. The player who rolled the lowest will run the first encounter, while the highest roller will run the final encounter. On their turn to DM, a player will flip their card, read the description aloud, and find the encounter in the adventure manual. They will lead the encounter for the group, but still control their character as normal. There are 3 adventures included with the Blood Queen's Defiance. Each adventure path offers multiple playthroughs and difficulty, with thousands of unique combinations of play.
Which one am I looking?
This one.
This one?
Yep.
Now? Hey guys! Welcome back! Sorry for the weird awkwardness. If you're just joining us, we are some of the people from Dat Dragon Show, Dragons and Things. You're on our channel. Welcome. We usually do a show on Friday nights, but today we have something special for you. We are representing Limitless Adventures' new Kickstarter game called The Blood Queen's Defiance. It's a card game with no GM And yeah, it's a lot of fun. They have reached their goal, but they're trying to reach their stretch goal. So if you want to, stop doing that. I gotta stop moving my hands. You guys can go over to tinyurl.com/datbloodqueen, pledge some more, get that goal, because we are getting closer to it. Right now it's 31,679, and we're trying to reach 32,000, hopefully by today. Who knows? Anyway, yeah. So we are now in the second half. We've gone through 1, 2, 3 cards.
3 cards.
And I think Jim Chan's going to recap what we did.
Which means, yeah, so we started off in this inn, and the Fairmaster was like, my caravan's missing, I need some heroes. And then the barkeep was like, roll a persuasion check. And so we did it, and we got all this information on everybody else in the tavern. And we were like, don't hire these other schmucks, hire us. So he was like, here's some gold, here's a potion of healing, go find my caravan. I trust you and only you to do this. So we go out in the wilderness, and we find these burly women who we bumped them from the job. And they were pissed about that. They were so mad. So they started like beating us and with their swords and they're shooting us with bows. But it was fine because I turned into a giant frog and ate one of them until she died.
You hasn't pooped yet. You haven't pooped her out yet.
We'll get to the poop.
Okay.
And then these guys also helped too. Like they also were in the battle, but I was the main one.
I mean, I
So then
punched
we go-
Rady to death, but you know.
I was the main one. So then we move on to the wild card, which turned out to be brambles. Man, these are the worst brambles. Luckily, somehow, somebody knew to use fire, like right away, and they were weak against fire.
No, right?
I mean, I don't know how
think
they
it was
just
metagaming.
luckily picked that one out of all of the abilities they had. They picked fire to use, but that's cool.
I got
That's
other
fine.
fire spells.
You got other
It
fire-
worked though.
But it worked, but we did get poisoned and beaten by these vines.
Well,
But it
one
was okay.
person got poisoned.
We did find a potion of healing, though, on a dead satyr, so we got that going for us. And now we are ready to move on. We've looted the corpse of this poor satyr, and now we're ready to move on deeper into the forest to try to find this missing caravan so that the fair can go on.
Before we move on, Tegan's gonna drink one of her
We
potions of
did
healing.
take a short rest, which allows
I
you
need
to
to.
regain your
hit die.
dice. So you
We do?
yeah. So you've got 4d8. You can actually regain those 4d8
All
worth of hit
48?
points.
Or just a D8.
4d8
So
Maze you one
what do I
for
do?
short rest.
4d10.
So I roll 4
Alright.
times.
Yes,
Nice.
you're gonna
Good.
get those hit points right back.
What?
You're feeling quite a bit better.
One,
And if you
times
have
two.
any abilities that specifically say they
Three.
would recharge on a short rest,
1.
then you can recharge them on a short rest.
10.
Luckily, my wild shape will recharge, allowing me to turn into a frog and eat somebody else. if I want to.
Yay!
I don't know if I should just change my dice.
Alright, so I'm good.
Kirigari says, weirdocness is your thing, Diana. Own it. Limitless Adventures
Thank
Andy
you.
says, note, Limitless Adventures does not condone violence against women, burly or otherwise. But
were
if they attack
mean.
you first,
They were needlessly cruel.
Needlessly
and
cruel.
They were warriors. I mean, this was the equal opportunity combat. Like, they came
Exactly.
at us. They were like, we're going to kill you. We said, but we'll then have to kill you in return. So it was all...
Absolutely.
There's that.
and the
That's how it
Kickstarter
goes.
total has gone up!
Woo!
Getting
Hype,
up
hype!
there.
Ow, ow!
Wow.
If
Getting
we
close
get if we get to 32K, I will eat a gummy worm.
You will do that regardless of what we do. So I don't think that's really a good incentive. However, I was also informed that you get Limitless Adventures. Andy felt bad for you and decided to give you one of our Dragons and Things bonuses.
Oh
so
my
you
goodness.
you get a super buff.
Yes! Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh
good.
my
That's
goodness.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
I
You had a
know.
rough time.
That was a
with
tough
those. Yeah, it was
time.
tough.
I
Those
don't
vines were
know.
no bueno. We move the cards back up so you guys can see them because we're out of combat, and then we're gonna move on
Well, thank you.
to my card. I chose Did I choose this one?
Nope, they're out of order.
They are out of order. Why did you do that, Ben?
Sorry.
This is the one that I chose.
Which is it?
This, I chose a role play challenge. Alright, so I'm going to turn to page 4 in the book. Okay.
Role playing. Oh, look at that.
So,
I liked how detailed
tap,
they
tap,
were.
tap.
Yes.
Tap-a-tap-a-roo. We move on from the vines. We find another path. We begin making our way, not through brambles like this guy was leading us through, because, I mean, he was like, oh, he picked the dark and broody path because he was like, oh, this'll really fit my character, not realizing that it also almost got us killed. So, good job there.
Short rest, we're fine.
With the short rest, we're fine. I had disadvantage for so long. It was terrible.
It's a bad disease.
Ever.
So I choose a better path, or what I at first think is a better path, because as we're moving, just off the trail, an elderly woman is stirring a large black bubbling pot with a long stick. She looks up at us and grins toothlessly. Quietly, we almost hear her, and she creaks, "I wouldn't head that way, just yet. Come now, let's have a chat while I stir."
Can I try an insight check to see what is happening with this lady?
She's just in the middle of the road?
That is a 15.
A 15. I mean, you definitely. I mean, how you feel about this is probably a pretty spot on. Like, it definitely feels great. But what you notice with that kind of a check is that, like, you're looking at this old woman, and you also get the sense that you are being watched from somewhere else in the darkness.
I don't like that.
Like, she is not alone, and you don't know. It's just this feeling. You don't see anybody else, but you get the sense that, like, it's almost like this mounting tension. And you get the distinct sense that if you were, it's almost like watching a cat stalk a mouse. Like, as soon as you run, that tension is gonna snap.
I would like to roll an intelligence check to see if this is my Aunt Samantha.
What?
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
It's a natural 20 on the die.
Natural 20. You are 100% certain,
Aunt Samantha,
that this is not your Aunt Samantha.
that
You are absolutely sure.
I just want to let you know that in the deepest and darkest places on the earth, there dwells my Aunt Samantha.
Yes, your Aunt Samantha. Come, tell me about her.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain you might know my Aunt Samantha.
Is that so?
Yes.
Where would I have met this Aunt Samantha of yours?
In the deepest, darkest places on the earth.
Oh, yes.
Pretty sure you all hang out at a party house or something like that.
No, we don't have parties anymore. We're too old for that.
Oh.
But I have been to many dark places.
Well, my Aunt Samantha is she's a devil.
Oh. That's a very weird name for a devil.
Well, most people on the material plane call her Zarlax.
Oh, yes,
but to me, she's Samantha.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes. You're that one.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to tell you, like, there's a very serious plot for me to take over the world. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not a big fan of it, but
Then don't.
I'm not supposed to tell people either, because when I
Then
tell
shut
them,
up.
it actually gets me closer to my goal of taking over the world.
Stop!
Well,
The Royal Potion Knight is asking, are the forest map cards included with this game?
No.
Just
There are no forest map cards. Those are us. We provided the map. Limitless Adventures provides the scenario booklet and the scenario cards so that you have the game. And because they've reached their stretch goal, they'll be providing print and play 4th level characters that you can just immediately jump into the adventure without too much of a character creation if you don't want to have to do that.
Go ahead, read it.
So 2 things. 1, current Kickstarter total is $31,727.
Oh.
Second, Limitless Adventures, Andy says, anyone that donates to DAT tonight, I'll send them a free 5e PDF book from the Limitless catalog.
Yikes!
Wow.
That is fantastic.
That's awesome. Thank you.
There's gonna
And
be-
so, did you
there's
guys
gonna
all
be-
hear that? Because that's really good.
Because I heard it.
And that money will help us towards a studio.
Oh!
And Central AC.
Sarah BC
and
one
no
though is lamenting
bugs.
that she can't do wild magic.
Hopefully.
Princessing it up over there.
No, that's actually not me.
I'm fairly certain that you can do wild magic, but you have to put in the money to try.
I'll tell you what, if you go and pledge to Limitless Adventures...
I think she did already.
Alright, oh, okay.
I think she did earlier, right?
You've made a deal with Sarah BC1.
Oh, you did?
She really feels that she wants to donate
What?
$75.
This is secret.
It will count, not today, but it will count on Friday as a wild magic and a conjuration station.
What?
Wild magic and a conjuration station?
That's a 2-for-1 deal.
You guys are...
Yeah, why would you do that, though?
You guys are really going to have some
Because she
trouble.
already donated to Kickstarter.
Oh, goodness.
And the real Potus
You guys are gonna have
98
some
says, did Ben say he's going to eat 32,000 gummy bears?
Oh,
I think I already have.
I'd be so
I mean, he
sick.
would. I mean, it's not something I would put past him.
Yeah.
All right.
She's going for it.
So, you
Oh,
see
yeah.
this old woman still stirring this bubbling cauldron. Yes, your plan to take over the world.
What are you staring in there, darling? Sorry.
Don't
What
you
are you
worry
cooking?
about this.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Oh, I wouldn't eat any of it if I were you.
I don't know what you're talking about. That smells disgusting.
Yes, I'm just trying to divert
It
the
is, though,
conversation.
missing something.
Oh,
Ugh.
maybe I don't want to know.
It's missing one key ingredient.
Pog.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. All right. What is it missing?
In normal circumstances, I would just have to take you all three. 4 of you. All 4 of you. Yes, Pog is also here. Yes, Pog as well. Yes, I'd probably let him go. He's a very handsome and strong looking man.
You should see him when he looks like a frog.
I bet it's spectacular.
You could take the frog.
But it is missing one key ingredient. I will let you leave here alive if you agree to sacrifice one small piece of yourself.
She's already so small, though.
I require some of your power.
Oh.
Power? I don't have any power.
This is real spooky. Can we get some spookiness?
Oh, yeah,
Can we get some super... Can we get some...
She requires some of our power?
Yes,
So what
you
does-
can
there's options.
give up a long rest or short rest power, or 2 points from an ability score.
No.
For 24 hours.
Why would I do that, though?
That's
Because
dumb.
if you do not, then my sisters and I will tear you apart and take all of you.
I have to say that if you tear me apart, you're interrupting the plan of something
Would you
far worse
hush?
than you.
You're gonna ruin it!
Pog, what do you say?
Well, I think that it is because if this is his family and his plot to take over the world, then I think obviously he should have to give up a little piece of himself to make this all better.
So,
But if you think we can take these hags, I mean, I'm there. But I don't know that that's the wisest course of action.
Sarah BC1 donated $75 for a wild magic on Quigley. Am I reading that right?
With the special deal of a conservation
Wow.
station. So this Friday is going to get absolutely insane right off the bat.
and you're getting...
We've got-
Wowza.
And it looks like Limitless Adventures Andy has said that if you wild magic, I'll send you a print book. So Sarah at BC1, you're
getting
going to get the wild magic, the conjuration station, and
Wow.
a print book from Limitless Adventures.
Thank you, Sarah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is absolutely insane. You
Sorry.
guys got to come back on Friday to watch Dragons and Things because this is going to be
Yeah.
so insane.
Especially
already.
those of you who are new to our channel. Come check us out Friday night, 6 p.m. on this channel. We have fun. Anyway. Whew.
I have something. Maybe.
Yes, what is it?
This
What
is
will you
this
give
is my wizard book. Do you want my wizard book? Is that good enough? It's a book. It's called the Book of Shadows.
Now I'm just gonna ask.
Yeah.
As Jim,
Wizard.
are you lying to me?
No. No.
Because if you are, you could roll a deception check.
The patron gives me a grimoire called the Book of Shadows. And it's actually very important to me.
Yeah.
But I also can do something to get it back. So.
Okay, well, I would say that requires a deception check to see
Alright.
if you can pass that off as.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
A 9.
I know the source of your power, boy.
Yes.
And I won't be fooled. I want something from inside you.
Oh, gross.
I won't settle for petty baubles.
I think she wants a urine.
Her voice just got different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it has to be individually, or singularly.
Darling.
I just want one thing.
I think we should make Pog do it.
I don't want to give anything.
Does it have to be a key stat? Or can I
Just
give away any stat?
It says 1 long rest power, 1 short rest power, or 2 points from an ability score.
I could give you some of my brain.
Yes, that will do very nice.
Like a chunk of your brain.
Do you want my brain? Is this a forever kind of thing?
24 hours.
Oh, okay. Do you want to take you got a nozzle instrument to pluck it out of there?
So you see, all of us now looking around, we see two, like the brush on either side of the road begins to shift, and looking over, you don't see anything at first, but then almost as if appearing from thin air are 2 more of these very, very tall, very gangly, snaggle-toothed old women. And they all 3 of them now converge on you and reach out with one finger each.
Wait. Before we do this.
Has been made.
Oh! Okay.
And all 3 of their fingers touch one of the sides of your head, and you feel this horrible draining, as if a piece of you has been sucked away. And as they pull their fingers away, you can see this like thin mucus strand, and it collects on the tips of their fingers, and they fling it into this pot, and it bubbles up, and they start cackling with glee, and they're like sort of swaying now around this cauldron.
Oh God!
And I think that we should probably get out of here.
I require one more thing. Names.
No. We give you nothing.
I really want to just Eldritch Blast and run.
So that's it. Yes, you just wanted a piece of something of someone, and now you've got it, right?
Well, I think they're pretty intent now on their cauldron, and if we leave peaceably, we can go.
Let's go! That was awful. Oh.
Take a mental picture in my brain, so that when I talk to my aunt.
Make a perception or insight, whichever one looks good for you.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
But I just want to remember who they are, so that I can tell my Aunt Samantha about these people, so that I can destroy them later in life.
Sure.
Scott Danusa says, "Great job, Ben. You helped the evil creatures. Good job."
Well, as you guys are walking, as we're walking away, and they're chanting around the fire, you notice, all of us notice, that one of the hags had you remember specifically because when she touched your head, you felt this icy chill in the back of your skull. And the other one, as you're looking, it almost looks like little sparks are dancing from fingernail to fingernail as she's swaying over this cauldron. And the third one, the further away we get from her, it almost looks like she just becomes this dark black point, and all you can now see are these two little beady eyes. It's almost as if she's sort of become a part of the night as we drift away into the forest.
I don't like what you just did there,
away
Jim
from
Jam.
these
Nice little callback, but I don't like it at
horrible
all. I don't like what you
creatures.
just did.
You brought it to another level, Jim.
Ah,
This
that's
is
the card that I
technically
chose.
Yeah, but you.
your-
Yeah, but you.
That's the card that I chose.
Yeah, but you suck. I don't like you, Jim Jam. Bringing it. So, for those of you that don't know, Jim Jam just did a little cross reference right there. This game and our normal show, and I didn't like it. I want to kill her. I want to kill that hag. All right.
I hate it. I
We're
hate
free
it.
to
It wasn't
move
a
on
basement.
to the next card. Who is next?
Oh, it's me!
Yay!
All right, guys.
Now, Diana, before you go,
Okay.
I just have to ask: have you ever run a game before?
No.
So this is going to be your first time.
Yes.
Sort of taking on the DM role. That's amazing.
Oh my
You guys are
God,
going to
no
get to see
pressure.
it first. It's awesome. We're excited.
Live on camera.
We're excited.
All right, bear with me, guys.
I'm proud of you.
I'm a newbie.
Proud of you.
Okay, so we have finished your adventure. Now we go on to mine.
Here's the book.
Here we go. I have picked a skill.
Ooh.
All right.
Yes.
Let's find it, shall we?
Limitless Adventures, Andy says, I'll make it rain books.
And I'm in for Life has donated $25 for some Gen Con hype.
Because we are going to Gen Con.
Gen Con, Gen Con,
Gen Con, Gen Con, Gen Con, Gen Con, Gen Con.
Oh,
We're going to Gen Con,
goodness.
so.
That girl that plays 114 says, Jim Jam, how do you feel about both being evil and good? That switching can't be good for your soul.
Well,
He doesn't have one. We're all
If you don't
aware.
have one, you're good, yeah.
And then she also says, so do they each take time to GM, or how does that work?
So yeah, so the way, well, for those of you who may have joined
Yeah,
us
sorry, guys.
later, the Blood Queen's Defiance is a game that is being released via Kickstarter thanks to Limitless Adventures. And what it is, it's a set of cards. Each card is a scenario. And there are different types. There are combat scenarios, role-play scenarios, skill challenges, and then the wild cards, which could be anything. And
There's also puzzles.
Puzzles, right.
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't got to do a puzzle, but they're also in there. You get a start point and an end point for your adventure for the night, and everything in between is actually chosen by an individual player. Each player chooses a type of scenario they want to add to the adventure, and then each card has a corresponding number. You look up that page in the book, and the book has like the full scenario. You play it out, and that's your adventure for the night. So the arrangement of the cards and the different scenarios that the players pick changes up the whole game every night.
So, like, Jamie loves combat. So Jamie chose combat.
Mhm.
Jim Jam loves to roleplay with those hags. So, especially, he, chose roleplay. Diana loves skill checks all over the place. And me, I'm a wild card.
You're a wild card.
Yeah, we know.
You're a
I'm a wild card.
But
Yeah.
keep in mind, when you start at the beginning, you're going to have a few cards in your hand, so you have options to pick and choose what you want to play.
Right.
It's not you have one card, you pick it up, and then you place it down. It's you have several cards, figure out which one you like, and then put it down face down first.
The Real Post 98 has donated $20
Oh my God.
to help Diana GMing in a studio.
He really wants me to do it. Okay, thank you, John. All right, let us begin, shall we? All right, so you have followed the forest road to a point where it drops steeply and has become flooded by the recent rains.
Oh.
The caravan tracks turn off the road at this point. It appears the caravan members try to avoid fording the water by going around the flooded area. After an hour of travel through the dense wood, you find yourselves hopelessly lost. Now, before that happens and we start entering the forest, because I know what you're thinking because of my thing.
I know.
Okay. As all of us are walking through the forest, Pog starts accidentally stepping on these mushrooms.
I would never do that.
Well, you do in my story.
Yes!
Then Tegan accidentally steps on one. And then the two of us back up and go, whoa, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Do you notice
You're-
And
stop
the
it.
couches against each other?
Yep, that's what it is. And spores, magical spores, goes into the air and it glitters. And we end up breathing it in. And now we are all disoriented. And we don't know where we are. And we don't know why we're lost in the forest.
Pog, I think this is your fault.
Well, if you hadn't given up a part of your brain, you probably would have been able to identify these mushrooms.
I mean, I'm not sure that it's your fault, but I can't really think now.
So I feel like we haven't really gone far because everything looks the same here.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, the one thing is we don't know where we are, but we might be able to find where the cart went, and that's the important thing. Maybe we should start looking around for signs of where the cart went, then we don't need to know where we are.
Good idea, Pog.
All right.
Is anybody a skilled tracker?
I've got survival.
That
Unless
might do it.
Tegan.
No.
If we had to, I could turn into another animal.
You
and
know,
try.
you know.
I can intimidate the heck out of a tree.
No.
I was gonna
Yeah,
climb
make it
the
tell us where we
intimidating
are.
tree.
Listen, being
Tree, you tell me where we are.
No. Being a woman of nature and force, let me look around, please.
Yeah, let her do it, idiot.
So I'm going to kind of go off on my own, maybe about like 15 feet away from you guys, kind of searching the perimeter of like the area we're in. I'm going to use survival. Oh, come on.
You got that +3 if you want it.
Oh. 6 plus 5 plus 3.
That'd be a 14.
14. Nope.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So as I'm looking, all you see literally is Venna walking around one way, then she walks the other way, then she starts looking up in the sky. Maybe we have to fly somewhere.
No, it's a cart.
Benna, you're making this side of the couch look pretty bad.
It's a cart, not a. Oh, well, I guess that was.
Then she starts going backwards.
Benna, why don't you come step up here with me?
Just chill out for a second.
All
Let me try.
All right.
I'm gonna try climbing a tree to see if I can get an overhead, a larger area view.
All right.
All right, I like this plan. I see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
That is a 24.
Okay. You said you climbed a tree, yes?
Yep.
So, you climb up this one tree, and then you notice that there is one mossy tree that sticks out from the rest. And with your vision, you look and see a tiny notch as if someone had possibly walked by and made a dent in their path.
Oh, they're leaving a trail. I get it.
Guys, mossy tree with a notch in it. Look,
All right,
I found
that's
it.
Good.
Found it.
That's real good. You did
Thanks,
good.
Bug.
And Jack Crozer says, take turns DMing.
Yeah,
That's a great,
basically it's like a
great
round robin session.
question. We are doing that right now because we are playing. Ugh.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm about to burp.
What are we playing? I'm just curious as to
And like
what
a
it
burp
was.
stuck up right when I was about to say it. We're playing the Blood Queen's Defiance. Well, we're playing a prequel to the Blood Queen's Defiance from Limitless Adventures. It's a great way to just get your group together, even if your DM is gone, or if you're the DM and just don't really want to for that week.
You want to have a random, hey, you guys want to get together tonight and play? Let me
That's the
take
thing,
out
is,
my
like,
cards.
Even though, so like, we take turns DMing, but
Right.
like, you don't really need a lot of prep time for these.
No.
It's like,
No.
everything
No,
you
'cause
need is in the
everything
book.
is written.
So you get the card, and when you get the card, you don't know what's going to be in the book.
Yeah.
So that's why when you get to play, it's still like, even you're the DM, but you're also definitely the player because you don't know how you're going to get through these scenarios, and nobody has to do all that homework, which is really nice.
It's fantastic. It's a great system. We'd love for you guys to go check out their Kickstarter going on right now. tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen. It should be in the chat, so just...
And just so
click,
you
click,
guys know, this is not a spoiler for the Kickstarter game. I promise you, this is not a spoiler. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
Wild Ferret just joined us. Hi,
Oh.
Wild Ferret.
Hi.
And for those of you who are just jumping in, maybe we should do a little small recap of what's going on. Jim?
I did my recap already.
Oh.
You're the DM now.
No, I don't want to do it. Well, My God, we just walked into the forest and we all decided to step on mushrooms by accident, and this glittery pores went up into the air, went into our systems, and magical pores that made us disoriented, and we don't know where we are. And we're trying to find tracks at the moment. Cart tracks.
And we're glad that you're here. Just know that if you make a donation, there's so much that's going on right now. If you make a donation, Limitless Adventures is going to give you a PDF.
Yes.
Book. Or, I mean, like, if you give a Wild Magic, first of all, it's going to count for a Wild Magic. Are we still doing that? It's going to count for a Wild Magic and Conjuration Station on Friday, not here. And you will get a hard copy print, Limitless Adventure book. So much going on, it's ridiculous. So, but I'm ready. I'm ready to do a skill check.
I like how X-King X Lucifer says, so Diana's first thing is to get everyone high.
Kuragari says Diana's a natural DM.
Aww,
That girl at that place, 114, says, I knew that evil was contagious.
What? I'm not that evil. Excuse me,
I
there's
mean,
no
I'm
secrets
just saying,
here.
what you did was you took a look at your character sheet. You saw that you had an ability that would let us bypass this entire scenario, and you said, no, we're doing this, and came up with an evil bypass to make sure that we were mired in this. That's pretty top-notch
I
evil
had to
DM.
do it so I can play my card.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that that's pretty good.
And I had to come up with something.
And Jack Crozer says, wow, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
We don't know what that specifically you're referring to is, but whatever it is.
I think you're talking about
it's all
this.
awesome.
I like the game. The game is a lot of fun.
All right.
All right, so where did we leave off at? You
She
just
climbed
I
up.
climbed a tree.
She
and I found
found our first
the
clue.
notch,
yeah.
yes.
mossy tree with a notch.
And by the way, the direction of the notch is pointing north. Something that you might want to know.
I think it points north.
All right.
All right, well,
That's progress. We at least are a little more oriented now.
Anybody remember which way we're headed in the first place?
I believe it's north, darling, if it's pointing that way.
If the mark is pointing us that direction, we might be able to
I hope
find
so.
some more tracks from the card or something over this way. Help us get back on track.
I'd like to, I need, this wizard needs a few moments
Look,
alone.
the hags that it was all revealed. You're trying to take over the world. You're a world, like, we get it. You
No,
don't
what,
have to-
I didn't say that.
I mean,
I'm a
it
wizard.
is pretty
I
different.
have this wizard book.
No,
it's,
you
it's
definitely
some
said,
like dark book
yes.
from beyond or something. Like we know, it's
we
fine.
know about Aunt
You-
Samantha too,
yeah, it's
so
fine.
It's all right.
She's
Yeah,
like
I
a
am.
devil.
No, I told you about Aunt
She's a devil, and
Yeah.
it's okay. You're not a wizard.
You're making a lot of assumptions. This guy over here.
I mean, it's kind of stuff that you just said.
Yeah, I didn't say warlock or anything like that. I mean-
Listen,
I
darling.
mean, like we live in a magical world. We know how all this works. We just got lost in magic mushrooms.
No. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard.
Remember, darling, they just took part of your brain out, and now you can't remember things.
Yeah, you wouldn't have sacrificed your brain if you was a wizard, because that's the wizards. They use their brains.
That's why it was important to me.
Yeah, but that you wouldn't do that. You would never give up anything.
Listen, I gotta go over here.
You gotta go. Where's over there?
I think he needs to poop.
Yes, I agree too. He needs a couple minutes.
So, it's gonna sound crazy. Kuragari says, also, did Ben borrow Jamie's dragons and think sure it seems kind of small on him?
What?
It's a perfect size for me. Don't you dare, Kuragari. It's a great size for me. So I'm gonna go off into the sides, and I'm gonna try and commune with my otherworldly patron.
Yeah.
To give us an idea about how long we should travel before making our next move. So I'm gonna roll a knowledge religion check.
Is that? Well, I mean,
You can
you're just gonna
decide.
start rolling.
You can
checks,
decide what
but I
I'm
think
wearing.
The DM has to decide.
Yeah, you can
who's,
decide what I'm rolling.
A knowledge religion.
Well, I mean, it's just a religion check. Or I could do Arcana, or I mean, what do you think?
Wait.
I'm going a little crazy on you already. First time. What do you want?
He wants to talk to this.
The
He wants you to roleplay his dark
His what?
patron.
His dark patron.
Oh, you want me to roleplay your dark
Well, I want
patron?
to figure out if I can converse with him yet.
Fine, go ahead.
Okay.
Put me on the
Which
spot.
one? Which one do you want? Religion or Arcana?
You can do religion.
Okay. There's a 15 on the die.
No, it was a 12 on the die.
Or it's
15
12. It's a
total.
15
And
total.
What would I add to that?
I mean, it's.
Or
I'm-
how would I?
You just gotta decide if that beats the check DC, then he
15.
can.
If 15 is the
Okay,
check,
so that would be a
so
pass. So basically
right.
now he gets to talk to
Great.
talk to
Here we
the
go.
devil.
Coming to you live first.
And Samantha, it's been a long time since we talked.
What is it you want? Why are you bothering me again?
And Samantha, I made some bad choices. You know, I have been telling people that I'm supposed to take over the world, but I know I'm not supposed to do that.
Why are you telling them all these lies? And I'm still looking for my dentures. Did you find them yet?
Oh, your denture. I have not found your dentures. Listen.
What?
I need some help finding the trail. Can you just tell me where it is?
What trail? You know I can't really see anymore. I'm 360 years old.
And Samantha.
Stop saying my name. Just go with it, honey.
So you can't see, and you have no teeth, and you don't hear very well because there's a caravan.
No,
I need the 25 gold pieces.
Meanwhile, Vena's just looking, going, "What is going on?"
Yeah, all you hear is me just yelling. Can you please just tell me where to go? Oh.
You always ask me for everything. You never give me anything. What if I want something for once?
You could take part of my brain.
I don't need your brain. I have my own brain. Perhaps you could give me something else of yours.
What and Samantha, what do you want?
I want a promise.
Oh, okay. All right.
If I tell you something,
Okay.
you have to contact me again.
Well, okay.
But soon, because I've missed you.
Oh! And Samantha, that's a deal. I'm not happy about it, but that's a deal.
You don't contact me much.
I'm sorry, Aunt Samantha. I've got problems of my own I'm dealing with.
All right. I will tell you something. Look to the north where that mossy tree is. What are you laughing at?
No, I'm not laughing.
All right. Do you see the mossy tree?
You see pretty well for a person that can't see.
I can't see it. I heard your friend say it. I'm still in your brain around you.
All right.
Do you see the mossy tree?
I see that mossy tree.
Do you see to the left?
I see to the left.
Look there. There's a deep track from the car.
Oh, Aunt Samantha. Okay, love you. Bye. Click. Okay, there is so much love in the chat for you. Let's just talk about it real fast. That girl at that place, 114, says, yes, queen! King Lucifer, OMG, yes. I believe some of these are bits. Is that what's in front of them? Crossbear 18 says, giving Ben a voice that is just as annoying as any of his. Congratulations. Oh, man. There's so many good ones. Like, Kuragari, nobody can say that Diana can't DM now. That's for real.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It was a challenge.
We should just end it now, because that was fantastic.
Okay, so Vanna's gonna walk me. So, darling, what was that? Who are you yelling at?
I had to talk to my Aunt Samantha. It was excruciating.
Oh, is she just as bubbly as you?
No, she just wants me to call her more often.
I mean, that's love. You should show more love to us too.
Hey, you don't know my Aunt Samantha, okay? This is...
How much of your brain did you give up back there? Because this sounds like nonsense.
I found... Look, over here. I found tracks. They're in the mud. Yeah, you didn't see it. Aunt Samantha
right.
did.
There's a cart track here. That's actually, I hate to say it, but, good work.
I can only do that once. If I have to contact Aunt Samantha again, it's going to be real bad. I did hang up on her in my mind.
Oh. You shouldn't have done that.
Right.
You don't know my Aunt Samantha.
All right.
Well, let's follow this trail and see if we can find our next Our next point. Our next way forward.
Well, the track only leads to right there, like 10 feet.
Well, we'll have to keep looking then. We're gonna have to keep looking for more clues. See where we gotta get up to.
I don't know.
Cog Primus says, "That was wonderful, both of you." Thank you, Cog.
Thank you.
That was very good, you guys. I mean, let's see. What can I do? Anything fun?
Look, let me, can I contact another worldly being?
I know.
No, I think I can just turn into a wolf.
Well,
If
that'd be
you
good.
want.
Oh, you could turn into a
If
But
you
there's
want,
not
I can
Pog, Frog. Can you turn into a log?
I cannot turn into a log.
I
but
think
could
that's your
turn
fault.
into
If he
a
turns
wolf,
into a log, he's going to blend into the
and I
surroundings.
could then
You could
try
roll with
to-
it, though.
He can
try
roll.
to catch more of a trail.
I like it.
That would be advantageous to us.
All right.
I like
So
it.
I will turn into a wolf.
Can it be a wog?
No, it cannot. Those are evil, nasty creatures. Nothing like wolves. I'm a majestic, noble creature.
Fine.
And I will, I guess, make a perception check
All right.
with advantage and a bonus because I am a wolf now.
Wow.
That's pretty bad either way.
Hmm.
My best one is a 14.
Well, so, you see Pog, and Pog's basically doing the same thing Venna was just doing. Looking up, looking down, looking to the left, walking around him, sniffing his tail, wondering what he's doing. Then he stops for a second, sniffs again in the air, goes a little bit forward, then walks around, sniffs his tail, goes in circles.
Wow, those mushrooms really did a trick on him, didn't they?
Yeah. Maybe we should get him to stop that because it's not very helpful.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob, your wolf senses aren't tingling.
Yeah, no, I guess trying to sniff out a cart wasn't a very good idea.
Yeah, it smells like wood. There's wood everywhere.
Yeah, this is a very good point.
There must be something we're missing here. Okay.
I climbed it. Can I just make another perception check?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh.
That's not very good.
I
with
think
a
we're
2
gonna
on the die.
fail this one.
All right. So, Tegan looks at the wolf, Pog the wolf, and it's like, well, I'm just gonna go this way. And you stomp your way through, and you snag yourself on some razor thorns.
Oh.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, but you have to.
Okay.
But you have to.
So you're going to take 3 points of scratches, damages.
Tegan, that is not.
That's not the right way. Stop going that way, please.
Yeah, this way hurts.
Yeah,
Don't.
not
Nope,
that way.
Nope.
Ow. Please. I'm gonna make a perception check to see if there's any more around us.
Okay.
Maybe we can avoid it.
All right. Okay.
Okay, let's see. 11 plus 5. Okay, 16.
Yeah.
All right. So, right where where you are, she happens to look towards the left, and there's some more tracks leading to the north. So, darling, so if you step more this way, actually the tracks are leading that way. Perhaps we have to go that way.
Oh, look, Tegan did find it after all.
Yes, get out of that.
Yay!
Should we pick you up? Should we pick you up, darling?
No, Venna
That's
found
very insulting to a halfling to pick them up.
Well, I just thought maybe I could just piggyback her and...
I'm good. I'm good. It's fine. It's fine.
it. Do a backflip out of there.
Okay.
You don't have to just because you.
I backflip out with a 15.
I'm impressed with the backflip.
It's not the prettiest backflip. You almost kind of slip on trying to catch your other hand, but then you kind of land and you're just like you almost got the wind knocked out of you, but you're okay.
You did good.
Thanks. Don't smile. No.
All right. Well, seems like we're getting closer, but I mean, the tracks are above north, and there's one set here and one set here. I mean, how does that work?
No, we just follow. I mean, these ones look a little frantic because this is all going in the same direction. So I think we just keep heading this way.
Let's go a little bit more this way.
Let's
shall we?
continue on.
All right.
Yeah, so we will walk on for a while.
Yeah.
So I think one thing that might help us and everybody understand what we're doing here is so we passed 3 skill checks.
Right.
We failed a couple too.
Mhm.
So what is our objective? Do we have more that we need to pass? Or...
It says, so being new to this, I apologize. Do we have to pass the 4?
What is it? Well, I mean, what is it? It
I
should
think
say
it says,
somewhere
4 successes before 3 failures.
All right, so we've got. So basically, we're like right at the
there.
edge. The next skill check is going to be the good one, because either we're going to pass it or we're going to fail it.
Yeah.
But I think if we fail it, we still move on.
Yeah,
but
we still move on.
It just isn't good. Bad things happen to us.
Yes.
Fun.
So hopefully we can avoid the bad things.
Okay, so
Don't have very many good skills for
I know,
this.
I don't
So
know
I'll
what
say
other skills...
let's say that we've moved on probably about an hour now.
Okay.
Just heading north. We've moved on about an hour, but things are starting to look muddy again, where the tracks are starting to disappear. The land is starting to dry up. It's not like watery and muddy like how it was before. And this obviously the sun's starting to shine more. We're getting out of we're getting out to a clearing, and it's so now we're starting to question where we're at. You know what? Let me see if I can look around here. Perhaps there's something else that we're missing. And,
I don't think we passed.
So we don't pass. So I go forward and I push all of them forward. I'm like, no, let me look.
She's very confident.
As I push forward, there is a vine of more razor thorns that actually triggers a domino effect, and each of us get hurt with 1 point of scratch damage.
Oh, you gotta stop doing that.
Well,
you
that's
gotta
rude.
stop.
I'm sorry, I was trying to look my hardest. I mean,
No, you gotta look harder than that.
I'm trying. Look, at least I have all my brain, all right?
That's true. She did not give up part of her brain.
Yeah, I think I helped the group in that scenario.
So
All right.
far, you have been.
And then as I'm taking the vine out, you see, I see all these trucks now. We can just keep continuing on.
Perfect. We'll walk forward a little bit more.
We'll keep on going then.
Let's
Yeah,
keep on
that'll-
going
that'll
north,
do it.
shall we?
I believe that I should go and be in front, because you all are doing terrible.
It was pretty bad. It
Yeah.
was actually it was pretty embarrassing back then.
I don't really have any survival knowledge, but I'm gonna lead us to safety.
I mean, I have survival knowledge. I can try again. All right, fine. Maybe I'll just look at the flowers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
She's still our best bet, just because she's done poorly so far. I
Now,
don't think this guy
Jim
knows much
Jam.
about the nature.
I
What's
know
going
I
on?
knew enough to contact,
Are you gonna
my
call
aunt.
your aunt again? Is she gonna?
Do you want me to call my
I
aunt
don't
again?
think that's a good idea.
Oh, I hung up on her already, though.
She's gonna be so mad.
Oh, she's gonna be so angry. All right, let me see if I can get a hold of her. That's a 15 again. It's Samantha.
What?
Ah!
You smacked me first!
I smacked myself first, Aunt
Yes,
Samantha.
but I feel it too!
What? You're in there?
Always!
Aunt Samantha,
What?
we're lost some more.
Well, at least you contacted me again.
Yeah, you told me to call you back, and I did.
It's only been an hour and 20 minutes,
If-
but I'll take it.
Were you keeping track of time?
Yes, I'm in your head!
Ah!
All right, what do you want?
What horn are you in? The left one or the right one?
The left.
Okay.
The left!
Ah!
What do you want?
Aunt Samantha, I need to know how to get out of this forest and find this wagon. I need that 25 gold pieces.
All right, stay still. So she's going to, like, play with your nerve system. And your body starts, like, convulsing. And then it stops. It stops at a spot. All right. You see the way your body is pointing?
Yeah.
Go that way.
Okay, Aunt Samantha. Goodbye. And I go that way. That's amazing. Tap some nerve. All right, we get on the right path then.
Yes, we path.
Yes!
We have succeeded in our challenge. I have succeeded in my first little mini.
That's fantastic.
With some help, but thank you.
That was fantastic.
Meanwhile, you're walking forward. Venna's just like, what mushroom did he eat?
And I'm walking forward without moving my arms. They still maintain this position. And we head that direction.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're at our end card.
Awesome.
Which is me.
Limitless Adventures Andy says, before there was GPS, there was Aunt Samantha.
Sorry, that was a lot. Well, as we as a party follow Udalati and his arms outstretched with his rewired nerves.
And as he's walking, he says, you should go visit Limitless Adventures Kickstarter at tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen.
That's real weird.
Yeah. In a small clearing just off the woodland path, you find the smoldering caravan. 4 wagons are all that remains. A human man in traveler's garb leans against a wagon wheel, holding a wound in his stomach. Help me, he moans.
Oh.
Somebody roll a perception check. We can all roll a perception check.
Oh no,
I see nothing.
I have
I got
18.
13. Well, I'm still a wolf, so.
You got 11.
Okay, maybe
yeah.
I see.
15 total.
15 total. Well.
You got an 18 though.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure you heard.
Venna and Pog, as you see this man, like, bleeding out in front of you, you see movement among these 4 wagons. And about the time you start to step forward to take a look, a small creature pops out, has a bright red crown painted on its forehead.
Oh.
And it yells, "For the Blood Queen!" and slices the man's throat.
Oh!
What?
Oh,
And we should roll some initiative.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that's a 17 for you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Plus Dex, right?
Let's see, what
All
cards have we got out there for this one?
All right. Venna, what's yours?
20.
What is your modifier?
Plus 4.
Udalati.
11.
And Pog.
8.
Oof.
If you'll set me as far away from the events that you possibly can.
All right. Well, Tegan sees this small creature pop out, and so
How about this rocks the wagon?
that's the wagon. That's another wagon. That's a wagon, and that's a wagon.
Oh, we were only set to find one, but I can't believe we found
No,
4.
we were sent to find a caravan, which is now 4 wagons.
Okay.
So this
Remaining.
big one right here.
This
That
one,
one.
this tree,
That tree.
and this rock.
That
We'll
rock.
do that. This is where a goblin just killed a man.
Oh,
Okay.
the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah. I might as well put all the combatants out on the board.
Okay.
This is the end card. Why not?
You could stop putting out those things, though.
I need one more.
What?
I need another.
That many?
You only
I'll put my D10 out.
What do you...
Have more going on here.
Well,
I didn't know that we were just gonna get swarmed so badly.
put myself on the board.
I'm
Thank
over
you.
there,
Whoop.
off the table.
You're over there off the table?
Yeah.
Is that where you want to be?
No.
Get on the
I don't-
table, bud.
You would
All
be
right.
first, actually, because you were the one who.
You were leading.
Yeah, with your straight arms.
Here. So you be ahead of us. There we go.
Rude!
Remember, your arms are still straight.
Rude!
FYI.
So, Tegan, I'm not really going to take a look around because, excuse you, I saw this one kill the man, so I'm going to make my way over
Nice.
and give a punchy.
Love it.
with a 12 and an 18.
Love it.
Well, I hit with one of them.
Nest Castlevania says, "Run away!"
We can't. It's the last card.
We could still run away. Run away is
No,
always
we're
an
not.
option.
And
Not
I
running away.
do
We're
5
not giving up.
points of damage.
Okay. All right.
That's pretty good.
It is Vena's turn.
I'm going to string my bow and shoot to the one you're attacking.
Darling.
Got it. You got it.
What is it?
It's so bad.
4
right.
plus 8.
12. Not
Plus
gonna
8
do
to
it.
hit.
Stop it.
You have a plus
Yeah, I've
8
been
to hit?
rolling like 3s, 4s.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's so bad.
I know.
It's so bad.
I know. Trust me.
She's just pulling out die after die after die.
There's 2 in the goblet.
No, it's amazing.
All right, y'all. And as Vena takes her shot, you hear arrows come in.
Great.
What? Who's purple? That's
I
Vena.
am. Yeah.
All right, one's coming at you, Vena. 14 on the die.
Yikes.
Plus 5 is 19.
Yes.
From that, you are going to take 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
One is going to come at me.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Stop rolling so well.
I know. Oh.
Stop rolling so
I
well.
just rolled max damage on myself.
Oh my god.
For 9 points. Oof. All right. Another arrow is going to come at me.
19 on the die. You need to stop doing this.
Roll a different
do.
set for your enemies.
roll some of Diana's.
Yeah.
dice.
You're gonna you're gonna kill your own character. There's 7 if they all
One
shoot
is
you.
going to come at Udalati.
Don't you dare.
Yep, that'll hit you. Another's going to come at Udalati. Will
Okay,
not hit you.
thank you.
So Udalati, you only take 4 points of damage.
Ah!
And 1 coming at Pog. 5 on the die, not going to do it. And Tegan's going to take a swing. Yep, that'll hit Tegan. I put myself in a bad position, didn't I?
Yeah.
From the scimitar from this little goblin.
Got a scimitar?
He has a scimitar.
Why?
Woof. Alrighty then.
You just went from fully healed to 7.
Yeah, I
It's a good thing we
did.
have 2 potions.
King Lucifer says Jamie going for a team kill. You know what I'm going for? Those Kickstarter goals. You
And
better
we
go
all
get them.
Now see, there are 7 goblins in total, all with bright red crowns painted on their foreheads.
Oh, that's weird.
6 of them are hiding in the wagons, and 1 is on the ground with us.
Rude.
It is Udalati's turn.
Well, there's about to be 3 less of them because I just 3 rays of fire just shoot out and spin around, and then they go off in different directions. I'm aiming at those 2 and that one over there.
All
So
right.
first attack, 19.
That'll hit.
Second one, not gonna hit. And the third one, 11.
All right.
But the first one is going to take 8 points of fiery damage.
Woo! All right. Udalati, not bad. Pog, what do you do?
Well, I'm still in wolf shape, so I'm gonna come up here. 1, 2. I'm gonna bite this guy, and wolves get pack attack. So, as there's an ally within 5 feet, which I'm standing next to, I get advantage on this attack.
All right.
I'm gonna try to bite him. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna get him.
Yeah, that'll do.
22 is gonna do it.
That'll do.
Bite him!
Oh, it's 2d6 plus 3. That's a lot of
Diana,
damage.
you should
That's
roll
pretty
with
good
the
damage.
boulder.
You think so? I got a super buff I need to use.
That's 7 plus
You already
3 is
No.
10 points of piercing damage, and he's got to succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Well, he's prone anyway as he falls down dead.
Oh, good.
Oh! Got one!
But 6 more to go.
All right.
It's easy,
Oh,
guys. Just
that's
bite
a
him.
good point, Jamie. Shakul, Roga.
I know.
Tegan should be able to deflect 1 arrow per turn.
I realized that, but I'd already passed it, and I wasn't gonna just, rewind the tape for myself. Maybe next time if I can remember it.
I would. Her husband.
She's not
her husband would have.
Thank you for the reminder. I will use it next time I get shot at. It is Tegan's turn though, and she is gonna try to make a run for this wagon and see if she can't get her hands on a goblin.
Yeah, rip him out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. What would it be? A strength check to grab and pull one out?
I don't know. You're a GM now.
I'll make it a strength check.
Yes.
16?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, that's an 18 on the die, Jamie.
Oh, it was? Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah, I get the goblin out. Let's say I pull it right there.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right, that's pretty good.
And that's about all I can do. It is Vena's turn. Vena, what do you do?
I'm going to move up, or move here at least. Can I shoot that way? Is
Well, there's a cart in your way.
the cart? But I'm tall.
Yeah, you call taller than like a cart?
I'm an
Like,
elf.
you gotta
Elves
get
are
around.
tall.
I mean, just move into a better position.
Okay, what's the better position over here?
Anywhere else in the
Here.
whole map. There you go.
All right, fine.
Shoot away.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
19.
There you go.
That'll hit.
Plus
Give me some
my
damage.
8 plus
Oh,
4. Max
12.
damage.
Oh, there you go. See, it was just, you get a die change.
And you shot the one that I ripped out of the cart, right?
Yes.
It's like
yes.
you rip him out of the air, and as he's flying, she's like moving targets.
Well, it pierces right through his collarbone.
Ew.
Not dead yet. He
Mm.
doesn't look good.
Nice.
All right, it is the goblin's turn. Ooh. Let's see. Where did I? There it is. I just put it in the wrong spot. You know, I'm a fairly organized person, but I put my die in the wrong spot. Those two on the far side are going to take a shot each at Udalati. 15 on the die plus 5. That's a dirty 20.
Doesn't hit. Just kidding.
And then a 15 on the die is a dirty 20.
Both against me?
Yep. That is 4 points and 6 points of damage.
These guys aren't messing around.
1 each coming at Vena and Pog. Vena, that is a 9. Not gonna hit you. Pog, that is a 21.
Yeah, you got it. You got me.
That will be 7 points of damage to you. 1 more coming at me.
Is this arrows?
19
Jamie?
on the die. These are arrows.
You catch one of them?
That is 7 points of damage, but I feel it coming to me. So I'm going to deflect a missile. 7 points of damage, right? I can reduce the damage from the attack by 1d10 minus 8, or plus 8, 1d10 plus 8. If I reduce the damage to 0, which I automatically do, I can catch the missile if it's small enough for me to hold in one hand, if I have at least one hand free. I think I have a hand free.
Yeah, I love it.
I snatch this arrow out of the air using a key point, and I throw it back at the goblin in
So great.
the cart.
So epic.
With a 16 on the die, which hits, I get to roll damage.
You got a nice compliment from Shakul. That is some beautifully bloodthirsty DMing right there.
Yeah, our house is a little crazy because I'm a very bloodthirsty DM. She's a
6?
bloodthirsty
Yes.
DM.
No.
I run for her.
Sure he
She
was.
runs for me.
They were tossing about Jamie Ben.
I know. I'm saying our house. We're both bloodthirsty.
And I don't really let go of it since I'm still so close to this goblin, as I just shove it like through the goblin's eye, and this goblin dies.
Oh!
Gross.
Ba, 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 ba.
It is Udalati's turn.
So first of all, I pull out this eye of it's like a newt's eye.
Yummy.
And I just look across at the one I didn't hit with my scorching ray.
You didn't hit those two.
And I pop it in my hand.
Oh.
And that's a bonus action for me. So I will also just send out another scorching ray from my hand as the rays fly around and hit
Love it.
those two. And you killed the guy I had already hit, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hit those two and then this guy over here. So the first guy, is an 18.
That'll hit.
That's the one that I did this little hex on.
Ah.
So
Ooh.
6, 12, 15 points of damage
And
to
it
that
dies.
guy. And his head pops like the newt side that I just popped
Oh,
in my hand.
gross.
The next guy comes in, 17 on the die. I also hit him with a Scorching Ray for 7 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
And then this one that's close to me, I also hit with a 15 on the die with 7 points of damage.
Woo!
And then
Wowza.
I go, all right, I'm gonna move over there. And I move over here.
All right, after Udalati, Pog, what do you got up your sleeves? Or your
Alright,
wolf?
well, I'm
skin?
watching all this fire go flinging around, and I'm feeling like maybe a little jealous. Cause I want to do a cool magic thing, so I'm going to use my bonus action to turn back into Pog, just regular old Pog. And I'm going to summon a searing light of moonbeam at that guy. Which one's is this guy? Has he been hit yet?
No, he has
I'm
not.
gonna fire. This moonbeam is gonna spring down from the sky and like right on this goblin's head, and it's just gonna start burning away at his flesh. He
love
does
it.
need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution throw, huh? That is a 9.
So that's not gonna do it. That's not good enough. So he's gonna take 2d10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
From the moon?
From the moon. That's right. That is.
But how do you hold a moonbeam in your
Yeah,
hand?
Don't worry, I didn't hold it in my hand. I brought it down from the sky.
How do you hold
Get out of here. You're gonna take 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh, wow. You know, it looks like they were whomping up on us, but we did quite a bit of damage that round.
Wow.
It is back to Tegan, and she is actually going to step back and take one of her potions of healing.
Yeah, good call.
For 2, 6, 7, 8 points of healing.
Yeah, you needed that.
Don't feel as close to death. Venna, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to. Can I shoot? I can shoot from here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot. 19 again, the die.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roll some damage.
All right, here we go. 6 plus 4.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage as this arrow hits the goblin in the thigh. Perfect shot at the artery. And it just, like...
Deflates like a balloon?
Blows blood.
Like the way you described it. So I got a
And it's
kill?
dead.
I finally got a kill!
Yay!
And mark it down. Thanks.
All right, Venna, you got a kill. It is the goblin's turn. Those 3 across the way are going to take shots at Udalati, Venna, and Pog.
Now, I wanted to one quick clarification on myself. First of all, it actually doesn't take damage until now because it has to start its turn in the moonbeam. But this moonbeam continues because I'm concentrating on it. So if it continues to stand there, it'll continue to take damage on future turns.
Well,
That's
it's a
its
good thing I started with Udalati's goblin, because that's a 22.
Okay, and as you do that, he just kind of like turns around and goes, "Ugh!" There's like fire in his eye, and he goes, "Ugh!" And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. 18.
He's gonna pass, but you still take 3 points of damage as fire erupts from all around you, right on your 5 foot square, from the ground.
Do you still take damage from my arrow?
Yeah.
That is 8 points of piercing damage, sir.
All right. P.S. We should probably kill them pretty fast.
So,
Sorry.
So the Wild Ferret said, just share this to my gaming group channel. One guy pointed out he wasn't a 5e person, but is actually very interested in this. That's a win.
That is absolutely
Definitely.
a win.
This is my second time playing 5e, so this is actually quite fun.
Venna,
I mean, it is
21 will hit you.
Yes.
You're
wow.
going to take...
Wow, she doesn't give me a chance to say yes or no.
I know.
What
rude.
evil!
Sometimes you just know when you got them.
Okay,
You're going to
Jan,
take
stay over there.
6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's ugly.
Now, this goblin feels this radiant burning from this
does.
moonbeam. it is going to choose to leave the cart.
All right.
And draw its scimitar as it does.
All right. I see.
Yeah, good luck.
Alrighty, it is Udalati's turn. Udalati, did you just use a reaction earlier? Nice. All right, let's see what you got.
Shakul says, Warlock finally throwing around some serious hellfire. Well, get ready, because he pulls some dust out of his hand, steps up, and blows some more poisonous cloud all over you. Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a 16 on the die.
Nothing happens. You're just
not even a half damage
there.
one, huh?
I know.
All right, Pog, what's that?
All right, well, the moonbeam continues, but luckily I just move it back onto that goblin. So
He didn't know any better.
yeah, on his turn he'll have to make a Constitution saving throw or take some damage. He's
Cool.
gonna take damage either way, because mine does half damage on a success.
Shut up.
Shut up. Right.
Shut up. You jerk.
And it comes back around to me, Tegan, and I am going to move towards the far goblin. And down another potion. 2, 5. Oh, I don't need that.
2,
7.
5, 24,
7.
19.
Feeling a whole heck of a lot better.
Yeah.
And I almost have a goblin in my grasp. Venna, what do you do?
Question. Anyone familiar with Hunter's Mark? Can it be for all enemies or just one enemy?
It's one at a time.
One target.
Great. So I'm going to activate my Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
I pull it in with pull it in. Deep within myself, I think about my spell. I go and you have no idea what she's saying. Pulls her arrow and goes to strike at this one. 11
right.
plus 8.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
With my Hunter's Mark. 7 plus 4, and then 6.
17 points of damage.
Yeah. That's good.
As you see, this goblin's like turning to communicate with its fellow goblins. You know, maybe it feels death coming and it's just saying his goodbyes, but before he can, as he turns his head, the arrow lodges straight through his ears.
It's like one of those hats. It's like one of those hats.
Oh, come on now. That one was going to burn up in the moonbeam. Now my moonbeam's wasted.
It is
I can't do nothing now.
Goblin's turns.
This is the first time I'm killing stuff.
One goblin is going to shoot at Tegan, and it will hit for 6 points of damage. Wow, I'm glad I drank a potion. Or 2. I can grab it! Thank you. Well, I grab it and I reduce it to 0, so I'm going to throw it back. And that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can kill this goblin with 8 points of damage. That goblin's dead.
Nice. This
Good
one?
job.
Now the far one. There is one remaining goblin. It's going to shoot to Venna.
Why?
You just killed his buddy.
Oh, please. The rest of you killed the rest of them.
It's freshest in his mind with a 19. You're going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Gross.
And then Udalati.
Yeah.
You see one final goblin in this destroyed caravan with a red crown painted on its forehead. What do you do?
Goodbye, goblin folk. When you enter hell, say hi to Aunt Samantha for me.
No! That's so good!
I will let you roll with advantage.
Yeah! Yeah! Okay, that's an 18 right there. For 6 points of damage from my Eldritch Blast.
It is not quite enough.
Oh my goodness. And I turn to Pog and I go, I thought that would be cooler.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was alright.
I'm sorry.
Pog, it is your turn.
Well, I mean, I dismissed the moonbeam, I guess.
I feel like I let you down.
I'm sorry. I'd let him down. He wants to use the moonbeam.
I guess I'll just use my old thorn whip then. I'll cast another spell, I know. I'll just send this thorn comes shooting out of my arm. Tries to wrap around the little goblin's neck. Let's see if I can do that. No, it's not very good though. It's only
You should have
10,
said something cool.
I should have said something
The
cool.
DM gives you advantage.
I should have said something cool. Darn it.
Well, Tegan sees one last
Get it.
goblin.
Kill your last goblin yourself.
Well, I'm gonna, in my head, I can't, without using a ranged weapon, kill this goblin currently.
Why not?
Why?
You punch it.
Oh, it's on the wagon.
Because I'm
You can't
very
reach
small
it.
and
You
it's
can't
up on a
reach it.
wagon.
That makes a lot of
So I'm going
sense.
to grab it and try to pull it out
I'm
again.
gonna shoot it
love
for you.
That is, not gonna do it. The goblin stays strongly.
It's like slapping your hand.
Yeah, we're just having a slap fight at this point. It is Vena's turn.
Can I get up and see it?
Yeah, you can see it.
Can I try shooting it?
Sure. You can try.
I'm gonna add my +3, my super buff, so 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 8.
19.
11 plus 8 is 19. Yeah, you hit. Roll some damage.
Boom.
Oh, 1 plus 4 is 5, and then Hunter's Mark is 2, 7. I did something!
And Vena gets the final kill
Yeah. Awesome.
with these goblins.
I got 2 kills. Go away.
Get out of here, goblin. Get out of here, goblin, and don't ever come back.
I'm going. Oh, that's not going right now. Okay.
Well, that's that. We found that there caravan, which is real good. I'm
We
happy
found it.
about that.
Sorry, I got a little heated there.
Oh no, it was real good. See, because you turned your dark power on the bad guys, which is, it's like, you know, you living in the shadow, but then you kill the bad. It's fine. It's good. You're doing great. It's real good.
It's all right. If
I'm glad we didn't leave you behind.
If you continue to ask me to dwell within the darkness, darkness will enter here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It just turned the darkness on the goblins. Hey, remember that time I ate that lady? And,
Yeah.
and that was real good.
That was really awesome.
We had some real good times.
When you go to the bathroom, what is that? What is that
You
like?
know, you guys are so obsessed with the pooping part of this.
I'm just- it's a
that's
honest
question.
All right,
I want
Tegan's gonna go to one of the goblins and kind of with some charcoal and a piece of parchment try to like sketch this red crown that they have painted on their foreheads, because we heard them yell for the Blood Queen,
Yeah, the Blood Queen.
and this red crown painted on them doesn't sit well. So she's gonna take a sketch of that.
Yeah, this was no simple band of goblins. There's something else going on. There's something.
Can we make a perception check around and see if there's anything lingering?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna walk around and it's kind of leaning. 18 plus 5.
23. All right. Well, Vena starts to walk around these wagons, and you notice that even though the caravan has been thoroughly looted, you find a hidden compartment in one of the wagons containing 14 copper, 34 silver, 28 gold,
That's right.
and a silvered short sword with a ram's head pommel.
I take the sword out and go, if no one feels like they can use it, I would sure love
Now
to.
hold on. I was fairly certain that one of the selling points was that the other group was going to come and take all the treasure they found in the caravan for themselves. But that's definitely what
All
we're
right,
going to do,
fine.
right?
I just saw a new sword.
I mean, I wasn't saying
perhaps.
don't. I was just saying like that's what we're doing, right?
No, it's all right. You're right. You're right.
We gotta go back
Back where?
To the island?
to the fair. We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back.
All right.
We have to go
Gather up all
return
the
these
stuff.
things to the fair master.
So, which one is the right wagon that we would assume?
They're all a part of the caravan.
Oh.
So the caravan was like probably 7 or 8 wagons carrying all of these things.
There's not much to bring
But
back.
everything else had been destroyed, and these have already been looted.
But there's information to bring back.
Good point.
Yeah.
So,
Good
you gather the money,
All
the
right,
ram's
yes,
head pommeled sword, and we make our way back
Yeah, it's fine,
to-
y'all. I'll turn into a horse.
Oh, we get to
then,
ride?
And then, no, you hitch me up to
Oh.
the wagon, and you can ride the wagon, and I'll
ride
pull.
your
Yeah, right, get off my back. I'll pull the wagon, though, and you can be on the wagon.
You get off his back, I climb onto his back.
Well, Pog is so kind as to pull us and one of the remaining wagons all the way back to Oakvale.
It's at the front.
Oakvale, I was right.
Yeah.
And we make our way back, and we return to the Fairmaster.
Oh, it's so good to see you all here. How wonderful that you've made it back. Were you able to retrieve any items from the caravan?
We got this here cart for you.
Oh,
That's
thank
something.
you.
And that's all we found. Everybody was dead. We killed some goblins. That was raided by goblins. There's more carts. You're gonna have to go out yourself and get those. Though I can only turn into a horse.
The one cart's
One time a
fine.
day.
Just to let you know, there's a secret compartment on this cart.
Yeah, Venna found it.
Oh.
It's right here, darling.
Oh yeah, I just to say the cart and all these treasures that we.
It's,
not
so I
gonna
hand
keep
you the sword and then
for
some
our
loose
own.
change.
Fantastic! You found my prized possession. Tell me, what sort of evil was lurking around?
Oh, show him the sketch, darling.
Oh! And Tegan pulls out the sketch and shows the Fairmaster the sketch of the red painted crown on all of the goblins' foreheads.
The Blood Queen.
We don't learn more from the Fairmaster, but rumors of the caravan and the strange goblins spread like wildfire. And the question remains, who is the Blood Queen?
I bet we find out in the Kickstarter pack.
I bet
I think you're right.
I bet that
I
if
think
you,
you're right,
I bet if
Jim.
you back
Good job,
this your
Pug.
Kickstarter, you'll know just all about the Blood Queen.
Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us for the Blood Queen's Defiance. It has been
fun.
Yeah,
more than fun.
Lots of
It's been a blast. We've had a great time. It's a great game, and if you want to get your hands on a game that you can run with minimal prep, with just your friends or even less acquaintances.
People you can pull in off the street.
People you just grab, pull in, then you can. Just make sure you go over, use our tiny URL, tinyurl.com/DAT Blood Queen. Get over there. Do what you can for this Kickstarter because it's truly a fun game, and we think that you will love playing it just as much as we did.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I can't wait to play the rest of it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast.
And if you guys also want, we do a show on Friday night, 6 p.m. on this channel. We are Dragons and Things, and we would love for you guys who are new to join us.
Also want the people who are old to join us.
Yes,
We want all of you
we
to
want
join us.
all of you. We want all of you.
We want to thank Limitless Adventures so much for
Yes.
sponsoring this this cast. They do so many wonderful things. Go and check them out. Make sure that you send them some love. And folks, we've had a wonderful Tuesday evening with you all. And
We want to thank all of the fans who joined in and donated
Oh, yeah.
to the Kickstarter for the Blood Queen's Defiance and to us to help us get into a new studio. Thank you guys so much for joining us and
you
watching.
all just rock. So have a wonderful evening. We'll see you here on Friday night.
Good night.
Bye.